And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ERWS number 10 for squads with our lovely $200 prize pool. I have to say that if you guys are unaware or if you've been gone for the last 20 minutes, my name is once again Circadia. Gotta get a little bit of a reminder there. I still think I'm Circadia, according to my co-caster, Shuvi Senpai, who I believe that's Shuvi. I could be Shuvi as well, but we'll figure that out later. Shuvi, how are you, my brother?
I'm doing all right. The small momentary break was enough for me to kind of catch my breath, play some. Okay,
Uh-huh.
have some fun during.
Yeah.
we were
Play a
surely
solos game.
playing Eternal Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Doing a solos game, a single player game. I mean, shoot. Okay. Yeah. We were having fun during that break. But
Yeah.
welcome back, guys. It was
Yeah,
a good time to be here, and we're here for the weekly series. And this time around, for it's going to be North America, of course, as
of
Circadia
course.
mentioned, and it's going to be squads. Wow.
Yeah, I agree. After I just downed that Burger King in between our little break there, I am feeling reinvigorated for this. We have a lot of great teams coming out here. Pardon me, apologies. We do have, of course, for game number one, we have Oozing E-Girls, No Flame, Silver Party, Pe- Pepe Makeout, Haya
Yep.
Papaya, and of course, the kids. We have some great teams here coming out today to play for us, Shuvi. Are you excited?
Yes, sir, I am. We have yet another best of five here for you and I lined up. And that means we get to watch these teams duke it out for 5 total games here during this ERWS series. And again, this is for North America. And we're going to be seeing, of course, Ghost Electricity back here with Pie Master and Fruitcake in Team Pepe Makeout, if I have to say. That's a great team name for
Lovely.
themselves. I do love that one. And of course, we have some of our other teams that are going to be pretty high up there on the list when it comes to their competitiveness. A Not, Frankie Doodle, and Superior here on Team No Flame. That is a team comp that everyone's going to be looking out for, right? I think this is going to be their second tournament because we did have Prime's tournament yesterday and the day before. So we'll see. This is going to be a very competitive lobby, and because it is squads, of course, the map is going to be way more open, and we're only going to have 2 battle zones for each of the battle zone phases. But still, it's going to be absolutely chaotic once it comes down to some of these fights. And Clottogring has been nerfed to almost all absurdity, right? Like no damage sharing now. We still have, of course, the shield coming out, but
I do agree. Uh,
oh,
well,
oh,
already, Shuvi, did I not call it?
oh yeah. We told him. We told him. We're starting off strong. North America, Poland and North America.
Uh,
It was really funny because Erky and I were talking about this right before. And we're like, yeah, it's North America.
There's
We could
gonna
do
be a
this
DC.
as fast as
Somebody's gonna
possible.
crash.
Yes, something is going to happen. It is exactly how North America works. But yeah, somebody
Oh,
seems to have crashed for
it
the
was
most part. So we're
Frankie.
gonna yeah, we're gonna bring back the crashed player here, just so
Uh,
it's funny because they locked in their character and then they DC'd. Like I don't know what was that about.
I have no idea, but of course that was oh my goodness. Oh, poor Frankie. But Frankie will be coming back as fast as possible, guys, but that's certainly oh
Love
man,
it. Just
that
kind
was
of took
pretty
like
funny.
a couple seconds for him to disconnect too. He's just like, oh wait a second, boom.
Oh, apparently, I believe he thought his VPN was still on or something about that. I believe he was
Yeah.
playing on Korea last night. So we will be getting back into the character selection one more time. Everybody is geared up and ready. Yeah,
Tell everybody if it's on your end.
come out here and
Yeah,
tell
come out
everybody.
here.
Come
Come
on,
out.
step up on the stage.
No, 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 no. You can't deflect onto this for somebody. No, you're not deflect. Okay, so people in the chat, let me just give you guys a clearer picture here, right? Clue said I might have to remake, and we were kind of bashing him about how he should let everyone know if that's the case. But then he deflected and said, "Oh, somebody's herbs crashed." Now you can't do that. That's not how this works.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, I mean, I know everybody is allotted one time, so yeah, it is going to be a remake angle.
Good lord, man. And
We
they
cursed it.
pulling in an A.
We cursed it.
The thing
Oh,
is, it's not like it's all too surprising for us at
no.
this point. Like there is a reason why we say NA is NA, right? Ah,
Oh man. It's okay. It's
we're back
don't
home.
worry, guys. Oh, truly, we're back home. I can somebody fly me back to Europe where they have universal non-crashing. Dude, they got they got universal healthcare over there for eternal return. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my brain. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. After eating and then having to run to get those, I don't know. It's okay. Well, Shuvi, let's get right back into it.
Well, even if we say let's get right back into it, we
Oh,
gotta wait for the lobby to be restarted to begin with,
of
right?
course,
Right?
of course, of course, of course.
Yeah, we're just waiting now for our for wonderful Tio to get the lobby started up here. But while we're waiting for that, I guess we can take some time to talk a little bit more about how some of these teams are gonna work because we saw a Theodore earlier in EU for solos. Now
Yeah.
this time we're seeing a Theodore for squads on the side of oozing E girls. What's your take on that one?
I mean, I'm definitely a huge pardon me, sorry. Definitely a huge fan of Theo when it comes to squads. I feel like he's interchangeable with Johan almost. He does provide a little
Mhm.
bit of a different role. They're both going to be, of course, Theodore is just Johan parentheses gun. Don't worry about that. Everybody asked for Sniper Johan and they finally gave it. But I am a big fan of Theodore, honestly. I like what he brings to the team. The giant healing, the AoE root, an insane ultimate to be able to catch up. It's like a Magnus bike for everybody on your team.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm a big fan of Theo.
I'm a big fan as well. If you can manage this character really effectively in squads, it is very difficult to deal with the utility that Theodore brings to the team. I mentioned earlier that Theodore has a very tough time surviving on his own, but when you have a team in front of him, a lot of times it's really difficult, especially like looking at Oozing E-Girls team comp right now. You're not getting through a Mai, you're not getting through a Yugi without expending most of your kit to get to that Theodore. And by that time,
Yeah.
Theodore's going to have most of his stuff available to either lock you down, and then you're now dealing with a Mai and the Yuki you just ran straight through. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. As long as the team comp is built around the Theodore, it definitely works. And the thing is, it's not like just because you have a Theodore, you have to build a team solely based around him. It's not like Johan, where you have to run a damage dealing character, where you have to deal with a bruiser. When it comes down to it, you can run anything with the Theodore, and it'll most likely work out as long as you have something that kind of splits the distance between the Theodore as well as the enemy teams that are walking in here. Mai and the Yugi will do that. So very excited to watch what their team composition is going to be able to pull out here for game number one. Because if this Theodore cannot get that work done, especially up against some of these other teams that'll just kind of steamroll you throughout a fight if they get even a slight bit of advantage, you got to change that up like almost instantaneously. You got to go with a different plan.
Can I just say, I'm a big fan of. I think we need to give +1 points to all teams that match all three borders. I think
Ooh,
that
it
should be
looks nice.
exactly like look at Ghost team, look at Chaosix team, all mashing up, dude. I think those are easily +1 points for those teams. Already coming out ahead. You know what I mean? Already a
Oh
tie
yeah.
for first place. But pardon me, guys. My throat. We're gonna have casted 10 games today. That's even more than ERM group stages.
Yeah, that is true, and it feels really awkward because it's not a Friday but a Sunday.
Yeah, it is weird. I was thinking to myself yesterday. I went to the movies last night, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, I got a cast tomorrow. That feels weird.
Yeah, we
I
just
was
had
like,
the entire weekend off, and then just on the Sunday, boom, there it is.
yeah,
There's a
and,
gas.
and and now next weekend there's so much happening again.
That is true.
I'm still half debating. You know, our lovely Mr. Clue here asked me yesterday if I wanted to
Yeah.
participate in the Lumia Zoo casting, but still
Yeah.
not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I'm still trying to figure out my schedule because like you know, there's but we have
Aw.
our birthdays this week, so I might be going out Saturday night to go celebrate, and who knows if I'll be alive Sunday.
Yeah.
But you know,
I might have to think about that again as well. Yeah, I said,
yeah,
I'll be okay for
but
Sunday just because like I looked at my schedule and it looked okay, but who knows? Who knows?
yeah, but of course the one problem is we have ERM at 5 in the morning every day this weekend. So, you know, I can't get blackout drunk. So anyways,
Well, no, even if you do show up, we're still gonna have a blast. So I don't know about you, but I'm all down for it.
yeah, I don't think Mr. I would be too happy with that.
We just don't tell him about it. It's fine.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to ERM.
Well,
But
you're already our first death.
Frankie, unfortunate. Frankie getting taken down there. Who actually ended up getting that kill? It was Uzma on the Theo actually that ended up taking them down. But it looks like everybody going to be pretty good right now when it comes to looting, maybe other than Mr. Frankie. Unfortunately, like we said, he will be going down there in Chapel pretty early. But still another minute left until our Trees of Life and Meteorites are going to be on the map. So there's time.
Yeah, and thankfully for Frankie, he actually finished looting over in Chapel, so he doesn't have to spawn back there. But now he's getting jumped on, I think, by a couple other people. Like, I see reds all around him right now, so I don't know if that's
Yeah.
him getting jumped on or if that's just a couple people trying to craft around him, which could definitely be the case here. Although they're kind of chasing him right now. I see reds, like, following Frankie. Oh, okay, never mind. It's not happening anymore. So yeah, luckily for Frankie, as I just mentioned, he did finish looting inside of Chapel, which means he can just hyperloop to the next spot that he will spawn in. And now Silver Paw and Uzma will be taking out one another here as well. I think Silver Paw and Uzma were actually the ones to kind of hold hands together and knock down Frankie, but this time around, Silver Paw says no and knocks down Uzma instead over in Pond.
Yeah, and now, man, these early kills are crazy. 15 seconds left, though, Shuvi. But uh-oh, is that who I think it is? It is going to be Pie Master just about getting taken down by Ghoul. They will let Pie Master go for right now, of course. But, oh, it's okay, Christine. We didn't see it. Don't worry about it. Look at this Ghoul. The Harpestel. I told you, Shuvi. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. That's
Ghoul
a
knows
fun
what's
one.
going on. I'm telling you. I am telling you that the Harpestel, it's secret tech that nobody knows about. Fruitcake here. Oh, nice exclusive there. Pulling Uzma back in. Oh God, I apologize for having to clear my throat like that. my throat is just we're beat today, Shuvi.
Yeah. Again, it's random 10 games that we just kind of have to cast in the middle of nowhere on a Sunday. But we're having fun. Okay,
big fight.
Taken down probably here. There we go. A lot of damage. Ari Party is going to be the one to actually pick up the kill against Camillo. The fight still continues. A beautiful F-stop coming out from all of these guys. The coup de grace actually misses from Lily Petal, but in the end, Silver Ace still gets taken down here. Ghost Electricity still holding strong by themselves here. Their teammate absolutely nowhere else to be seen other than Fruitcake right now, and they are still going strong. However, there are limits to what Atazi can do up against a lot of these players in squads. So Ghost will have to run away. Fruitcake does get fully taken down, will most likely resurrect somewhere around there. Nope, absolutely nowhere. So they actually decide to go away. Now there's 3 teams over right around this meteorite right now. Holy crap, Superior Frankie and Anot are the ones to just take sole control of it. 2 objectives most likely going over on their side right now because they probably picked up the Tree of Life just knowing how this team composition works, and they just get away with it scot-free.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. And now the thing I'm going to be most curious about next is our battle zones coming up. It will be Temple and Hotel. We have a little scuffle over here. Silver Ace kind of caught out from the rest of their team. Ari Party trying to do as much damage as possible. Frankie trying to go in on the bike, and that is going to be Silver Ace going down, which means they won't actually be up for the battle zone, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, uh-oh, big F-stop actually coming in, and that's going to be another kill onto Team Silver Party. Silver Paw going to be the one to go down, leaving Ari Party all by themselves.
Tough one. Our party has to run, and as a Bernice, you don't really have that many ways to run, but thankfully it is a battle zone. So at least for our party, the map will be very much open at the moment for this Bernice. They should be able to keep themselves alive, especially with the satellite radar popping. They will know that they are pretty safe for right now, but this is a battle zone. These two teams not looking to go for any of the other areas right now at all. Here we go. Oh, Anot sitting in the middle. There we go. Minimization is out. Christian getting taken down very low right now. Goal also standing around there. Frankie Doodle gets pulled back, but not that much being done. The Hyunwoo most likely gonna get taken out. I don't know. Adon, oh, who still stays alive. The healing drone actually pretty massive there, but Goal is getting taken down very, very low. Silver Strike has absolutely nowhere else to run at this point, as the Navapon will get taken down. Frankie Doodle most likely was the one to pick up the kill there. Yes, indeed it was, but now we still have more fights hanging around. The Alpha this time around. Ghost Electricity gets taunted, and that should be goodbye to the Tazia. Fruitcake down on the ground, and Pie Master has to run away. A lot of fights already early on, and it's not even only inside of the battle zones.
Yeah, man, so much action already here out of these players, but so much game left. I'm having fun already, Shuvi. I'm loving this squads action. You know, it's fun to see both solos and squads action on the same day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we should also mention that, I completely forgot to mention this, because we are now in NA ERWS, we are not counting the kills from battle zones as actual kill credits, so these teams, they're really deciding on whether or not they want to go to a battle zone or not, and that's also the reason why we're seeing a lot more teams not at the battle zones. They're just going there for the objective for the most part. The kills that they pick up there are not, is it? Oh, it's less. Okay, so it's less. So they are actually going to get rewarded for it. It's just a little bit less, but that's a lot of damage. Pie Master gets taken down. A lot of damage going down. Oh, the Tazia picks up the kill over onto the Nathapon. Goal is going to be able to pick up the Nathapon here as well. Ghost Electricity still trying something. It's a little bit risky right now. Ghost, yeah, I don't know if you want to walk up to that Hyunwoo. Good. He is just going to be able to get himself away here. Oh, Christian is on the hunt, man. Christian is on the hunt. Ghost, you have got to run. But you don't have a Scotties right now either to slow down this Hyunwoo at all. There's no real way for them to get this. Oh, they do get the glass shard. Oh, Christian. The slow comes through. Fruitcake does come back alive. So for now, this team should be completely safe. 7 Strike also joins the fray at a perfect spawn. And what the heck? Pie Master actually spawns on top of where Ghost was. Not exactly sure if that's where you wanted to go, but now Pie Master has to run away. Although Christian sees this right now. There we go. Yet another pork chop onto the Hyunwoo that is wearing that skin as well. Oh, Pie Master in a heap of trouble right now.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a problem. They still have the dash, it looks like, to get out of there. Anot, meanwhile, trying to get the forest tree, which it looks like they will do. Pie Master Ultimate not going to be able to do anything there. That full rainbow, unfortunately, not able to kite them away. Now Pie still has the pain, of course. But guess what? 7 Strikes here, and that's going to be it for Pie Master. My goodness, 7 Strike, Ghoul, and Christian on an absolute rampage. 7 kills already.
Yeah, this entire game has literally just been the kids bullying Team 4. I don't really know what I can say about that one. That's pretty much all the action that we've been getting for the past 8 minutes, although now we might see a little bit of a turnaround because we're seeing 2 completely unique teams fighting it out potentially down here in Beach right now. A lot of animals are already gone, so there's not that much to fight over in this area as of right now. Frankie just building up as much fuel as possible. They still want to chase this down from the looks of it. Boar gets taken out, so Anot can't dash in, and that will be a disengage. So these teams have a lot of ways to initiate. They have a lot of ways to disengage. So pick and choosing fights is going to be a very, very good option for every single one of our teams here from the looks of it today.
Yeah, completely agree. Man, only 45 seconds till day 3 as well. No more respawns after that, and that's when the action's really going to begin, Shuvi. I think it's going to be really close, and man, look at Lily Petal's build right now. The Myth Crop, that Fawn Pegasus, and the Shield of Kings as well. Just that, that DSU key is going to hurt so much. But some of these other builds as well are looking pretty good. Superior with the Totem, Frankie Doodle with that DM, and then Anot with some upgrades as well. Having that emote, which we did get to talk about a little bit in EU, being insanely buffed this patch, I believe.
Yeah, and if they do end up getting success out of it, then I think zone control-wise, especially for so many of these teams that are fighting close and personal, that emote is going to be huge. So we'll see whether or not that makes a big, big difference, because the effect for emote is very clear if it does become a thing of priority during these fights, but if it doesn't, it almost feels like a dead item slot because of how kind of low the item stats on Emote are to begin with. But let's take a look. Omega getting started out here by some of our players. They are hanging around right around the area. Goal walking in towards this. He doesn't check the bush. There we go. Finally, Goal checks the bush, and now he knows that maybe walking in towards there not the greatest of ideas. Caustic trying to do something here as well. Anot actually, I think, picks up the item. Yes, he does. The Ekion just gets away with it scot-free. Absolute robbery was committed here.
Love it.
Now people might get taken down on top of it. Triss trying to stay alive. This Leon is pretty tanky, and they will get themselves away. But a robbery has been committed, and a robbery has been let go of. Anot boinking the Forest Core and just walking away with it for scot-free.
Oh, you love to see it though, using that Ekion to to the best of their ability. Or well, honestly, just being able to dash around that is just kind of disgusting. You know what I mean? Those resets are insane. Now it's looking like a little bit of a split fight right now. Ari's getting a lot of damage there onto Fruitcake. Let's see how this ends up going. Ari getting even more damage on the Fruitcake. Ari a little bit caught out right now. Guess what? They need a little bit of that timer left, trying to actually get it from their teammate. Huge full rainbow, though. Silver Paw's about to go down. There's an F-stop. 2 down. It's up to Silver Ace now, but I think this is looking like a done deal. Unfortunate there for Team Ari Party, of course, the Silver Party, I should say, actually, my apologies. And there, of course, is just fights every which way. And it looks like Lily Petal and Uzma are going to be falling. Nico Sushi will be by themselves right now for the remainder of the game.
Yeah, we talked about how this game is going to be chaotic, even with only squads existing. Chaotic it indeed is right now. Uzma still crawling on the ground. Lily Petal has been fully eliminated here, so no resurrections on that Yuki for the remainder of this game. Nico Sushi has to decide here. Are they just going to rad or try to pick up their teammate? Frankie Doodle on the chase here as well. Triss is on the run, but here we go. Frankie maybe
Persona.
not exactly in the best spot. Oh, the acceptance speech not exactly getting that much done. Frankie's getting taken down very low here. No self-sustain on this character anymore. There we go. Goodbye to the Sylvia. Now it comes down to Anot, as well as Superior, a huge coup de grace to land onto so many of these characters. Anot, though, this is a late game Black Mama King Ekion. Oh, Superior gets taken down, and it seems like Team 2, they've met their end. This full support of Frankie Doodle not existing, the healing just not there, the buffed up teammate healing for the Sylvia just not there. Beautifully done there from Team, what is it? I think Team 5, and this is going to be a really big kind of a break in their case because they've been playing a very quiet game. Acceptance speech might not have landed, but it seems like every single part of that fight was an acceptance speech for the Jenny.
Yeah, it was honestly a great acceptance speech from Caustic. Just always so fantastic to watch their Jenny gameplay. One of my favorite Jennies in the entire world just to watch. Oh, man, so many great Jennies, but Caustic definitely holds a place near and dear to my heart, Shuvi.
Yeah, but now that means Team 2 just completely in shambles. Anot remaining alone as the last player alive in that team right now. Bitter Retribution, not exactly the best to keep an Ekion alive for the most part. Even if like you do have the reduced cooldown, we have to see if that emote really kind of allows Ekion to kind of disturb a lot of these fights. The slow zone, pretty good. The healing field, pretty okay, but when you're trying to disturb a lot of these fights, you prefer to have the slow zone instead. So we'll see. Maybe that emote allows Ekion to just kind of dash in and around these fights, get some of these things done, and pick up a kill or two maybe before he dies. We'll have to see how Anot maneuvers around the map at the end of the day.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And, oh, man. Actually, I forgot to say Uzma's actually back up as well. I thought Uzma had full died with Lily Petal.
Yeah, he thankfully got picked up by a couple people, although this is not where you want to be. He just used his VF overflow too. Oh god, goodbye to Anot. He has no way to get out of that one. Not exactly. Oh, there it is. I don't know.
Yeah, very unfortunate there, but that actually is our first full team going down in night number 3, Shuvi. Really late into the game, but that is to be expected nowadays, of course, with the battle zones and everything. Kind of, doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, not at all. And these players still have a lot remaining in this game, right? We have about 5 minutes remaining in game number 1 right now. Day 4 has been hit, and the map just slowly but surely gets a little bit smaller and smaller. And what do you know? Off of game 1, the possibility of a forest final zone very much existent.
Oh, come on. Always with the forest final zone, you silly guy. It would make me happy, though. it would make me a little bit happy, I must say.
Just
But
a
yeah,
little
it
bit.
looks like everybody's congregating more towards the south side of the map. Uzma and Nico here trying to see if they can get any picks at all. Uzma just going to be running away, though, with that Sapphire protocol, actually, though. That's the, I almost called it Cobalt protocol. There's the ultimate as well. That speed zone to be able to run away. And Uzma's just gonna hardcore rat. Don't blame them at all. Pork chop.
Oh, there's nowhere
No,
for him
not
to
the
go.
wall.
Oh,
Oh,
he
no.
charged up the wall.
Uzma.
No, Uzma. It's over.
No,
Even the
I know.
door's
I
not
think
gonna help him out with this.
no, the Sapphire protocol is actually going to be really useful. Yeah, Uzma, you just got to keep running for that TP there, my friend. But let's see, 45 seconds until our final zone, of course. This is going to be very interesting. I'm curious to see where it's going to swing to. So many upgrades for these characters as well. Ari, unfortunately, not able to get onto the new weapon either. That Andromeda, which has been so much fun to see as well. It is quite literally just Polaris with lifesteal. I think it
Yeah.
gives an extra 2 AP. It's so funny. No, I remember. I was looking at the stats. It's literally the exact same stats as Polaris, just with 9% lifesteal and an extra like 2 AP.
Well, transition
It's still good.
is a transition, right?
Oh no, it's still good. Because it gets
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as much lifesteal as tack, but it's still, you know, obviously still lifesteal. It's great. Love
Yeah,
that
for
weapon.
a character that needs to kind of like stat check people, whatever additional stats you get, you'll take. Right?
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think it's great. And now, oh boy, here we go. It is going to be a dock final zone, which is always fun to see. I wonder how this is going to end up. Let's actually find out. Vision's going to be played. One of the most underrated, I won't say, actually, I should not say underrated, fairly rated parts of Nathan, of course, are those trail cameras, which I love seeing. Very easy to build, very good. That looks like 7 Strike. Oh, they are caught out, of course. That is the Wick team, Ghoul, 7 Strike, and Christian. Here we go. Let's see who's going to be able to engage. Ghoul's looking for anything here around this box. Can we see what's in the box possibly? Thank you. Prominence. Love you, Clue. But it is going to be Prominence out there for Cowstick's team, which is a nice pickup. I wonder who's actually going to be able to put it on is my thing. I'm trying to remember. It is going to be Triss. I forgot they are on the Amp Leon, which if you guys don't know. The Amp Tonfa Leon, which actually did get nerfed this patch, if you don't know. Little fun fact. Did you see that, Shuvi?
Did it? Was it just like numbers for teams?
Yes. Yeah. It was.
Oh, wow. I don't look at that stuff, man.
it was the shield actually. I think it went like it was 80% of the shield down, or it was like something crazy. It was like 80 to 70 or something, I believe. I'd have to check again, but. Yeah, you know, that was one of those like really tiny things that I just remember.
Realistically speaking, I still don't know
You
why
never know.
they gave Tonfa to Leon, because in solos it feels like they're trying to make him a damage dealer. In duos it feels like they're also making him a damage dealer. In squads the same thing, but he doesn't do damage when he's playing Tonfa. Like Glove is so much better.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
only purpose it feels like he serves is just a shield.
I mean, that's fine with me. Yeah, look at this. We're going to see about how much damage that cannonball is going to do. Oh, unfortunately, those sniper shots not able to do much. 14 people left here. 4 teams fully in Uzma and Nico Sushi. And speaking of them, here we go. Oh, Uzma trying to play around the bear, getting the double stun. Like, who's actually going to get this kill? Oh, wait, I don't know who it went down to. But now Nico, they need to run away here. Is it going to work out, though? This is going to be so close. There's Fruitcake as well. Nico, they're caught in such a bad angle. Shuvi, this is so... There's the exclusive as well. They're now just going to try and run away. I don't know if they're going to be able to res Uzma. I don't think that is in the books today. Uzma will fully go down to Pie Master. And this is so close. Oh my god, Nico, how are you still alive? Going over the wall. Oh no, who's gonna get it though? Fruitcake gets it, actually. Nice plays there. And now 4 teams are left, and the timers are gonna start ticking. 60 seconds on the clock. Let's see who's gonna be able to do it.
Yeah, people are starting to take the initiative here. Christian sitting in around 13 seconds for himself. Actually, a lot of time being bought here with that F-stop, but the healing drone is already popped and gone. Pie Master trying his best to stay alive too, but look at the healing, and that's a beautiful wall slam coming out from Christian as well. However, they still have to take these people down. Christian's about to pop here. That is going to be dead for the Yanu, and 7 Strike has a lot of work left here to do, but as a Nathapod, you have absolutely nothing that you can do. Fruitcake will be picked up here, and it seems like towards the bottom side, Team 5 was the one to take it. So Team 4 versus 5. That is the final two teams that we're going to have after the entire monstrosity. That was the 14-player final zone for Doc. And let's see who ends up winning here. Positioning wise, I do have to say Team 5 in a very much better position, as they are going to take their spot right on top of the final zone area. The question is, who has more utilities available? Coup de grace down. We do have the Surf's Up down from Triss as well. Caustic does have the acceptance speech, which is
Yeah.
absolutely huge here, but look at the
These
ultimates
traps.
available for team number 4. They all have that ready to go. Traps all over the place for these teams too. It is Season 8. Welcome to the meta, everybody. Piemaster getting taken down to about a half HP there on their end. A quick rotation from Mactel, especially with that cannonball up and online too. Timer. That is the resource we're going to be looking for here. Just barely missing out on knocking down Piemaster away from that rest up as well. Caustic. Oh, this is going to be interesting. There we go. EMP drones coming out to try to disable some of these traps, but there's way more. There's so much space that Team 5 has bought for themselves, and not a lot of damage coming through. Look at the times coming out for these guys. EMP drones, you can have all of them, but it's not going to matter when they have that many traps on the ground. Okay, Surf's Up down on the ground. There we go. Goodbye to Ghost Electricity. Piemaster trying to stay alive, but there's more traps all over the place. Fruitcake is going to get taken down, and Team 5. 10 kills for themselves, a beautiful rotation, beautiful control of the final zone, and they will be able to take away game 1.
Wow, wonderful plays there. A fantastically played final zone there from Caustic, Mactal, and Triss. Wow. So many traps. As you said, so much space spot for them there in that final zone. It was insanely hard for Fruit, Cake, Pie, and Ghost to be able to walk up to that. It looked like hell there. That was just crazy, Shuvi.
Like, how do you deal with all those traps, right? Like, it is so difficult to have an answer to all of those, because you can have as many EMP drones as possible, but if you're trying to distract yourself to keep putting down those EMP drones so that you can continuously have those traps being disabled, you're not going to be able to focus on the fight in and of itself, and it's so difficult to do that already to begin with. So, uh, God, seeing all those traps, definitely kind of a tough watch for us, because trap gaming is definitely a meme in and of itself. But if it works, it works. It is, again, Season 8. Zone control is important when it comes down to it. And looking at the kills here, too, if I'm reading this graph right, I think every single one of their kills for the team that just won it all was outside of the battle zones. They didn't even lose the points for getting those kills inside of them. So amazing job there for game 1.
Yeah, man. That makes me so excited for the rest of this day. If you guys are unaware as well, don't forget there will be 5 games today for this NAERWS. You know, Shuvi, for us that was game number 6 actually. So, you know, maybe do we count it as can we count it as like the Olympics? You know what I mean? That was the maybe we
Yeah,
should have split the teams up. 3 you know, 3 EU, 3 NA and then done 5 games of each. I think maybe that's how we should do next week.
exactly. That'll be fun. Next week, surely there's another ERWS that we have to cast, right? Yeah.
Clueless. Clueless. Truthfully. I know, but the players will be filling up these lobbies. I believe we should have scores very soon as well with our lovely scorekeepers. Ahaha. But you know. Oh man. And yeah, the players are filling out the lobby right now. I love the matching icons and everything. I don't think you guys can see it right now, but oh, don't you just love it, Chewy? Everybody matching. Well, at least team
Yeah.
5.
Well, you also said that, they should get extra points for matching everything, including borders and stuff like that. If you match the icons as well, maybe we'll throw them another bone for that too. If we ever host a tournament for ourselves, it'll be a kind of like an aesthetic secret thing, right? Like, we're not going to tell them until the
Exactly.
tournament starts, and then every player is going to erupt for
Now,
us
hold
not
on, hold on.
telling them beforehand.
I I don't know. I don't think they can see it, but I think Team 6 has the funniest one. It's Christian with the Hyun Woo
Yep.
icon, and then Ghoul and Seven Striker the meat.
Yeah.
It's kind of, they're telling a story over there. I love it.
Yeah, they're actually making lore for these teams right now. That's exactly what's happening.
Ay, man. And now it looks like Kausik is talking about another video game in chat that's not Eternal Return. How could they?
We don't. Again, it's NA. We're just doing NA things again.
Now, ah, no problem at all, Shuvi. It's okay. We are just gonna wait on these scores for a quick little second, and I believe we have our scores. Is that correct, Mr. Producer?
That looks weird.
Mr. Producer. Uh-huh. Hold on, I'm getting word from Clue. Hold on.
That looks very weird if I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. The placements look right. It's just the numbers are a little bit wonky.
I thought
The
yeah, it was
numero just slightly, just
it's
slightly.
okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. Things take time.
Exactly.
You
And
you
but
can't rush perfection.
yeah, and to be fair, Nimble Neuron did us a favor and gave us the adjustments to making sure that we know how many kills were actually done from battle zones pretty fast, right? Because a lot of people
Yeah,
were complaining about
Korea
that
didn't like it.
during 0.76, and they implemented that super quick. Even if it might not look so pretty, right? Like it's just a parentheses with the number just to say how many kills were made outside of battle zones. It's still the fact that we have it in the game now is an absolute beauty. So kudos to Nimble Neuron for adding that as soon as they did.
Yeah, exactly. I remember I still don't know how I feel about it. I think it's like I said, the civil war going on in the community right now. If battle zones should be worth points, if they shouldn't be worth points. I don't know. I've kind of been thinking about it recently. I heard a little suggestion that maybe Omega and Alpha and Omega should be worth points. Maybe not
True.
Wick,
That's
obviously,
so
but
tough.
it's really hard. There's like,
Yeah.
but of course, with new mechanics come new debates on how we should be scoring things. So it will take a little bit of time. I don't know. Personally, I haven't been a fan of either. I don't. I think they both bring their pros and cons, but it's up to us. In the future, we have to decide for future generation ER players because like I said during the EU cast, we are the heads of the ancient ER playing families. We're from the Caster clan, of course, Shuvi.
Yeah, you and I basically just the household heads of it.
Yeah,
I mean, it just
exactly.
branches out, right? It just branches out.
Yeah, of course, of course. Then you have you have your solo clan leaders, you have your team mode clan leaders. Exactly.
Uh, Although I
Yeah,
will say, thanks to Marathon, the Team Mode family clan has been also increasing substantially
yeah,
nowadays, and I like
exactly.
seeing that. It's a
Or
very
it's
fun
like
game. Like,
it's like houses. You know what I mean? Like house
yeah,
team modes.
yeah.
Oh man, I love it so much.
I
I've
will
been having
say
a lot of fun
though,
with the season. What's up?
yeah, I will definitely say though, a lot of people have been not so happy with solos nowadays. Especially, there was did you hear about the debacle over in KR after the past ERM by any chance?
Which wait, like the solo ZRM?
Yeah, the solos ERM.
No, what happened?
Okay. So I'm just gonna go on a little bit of a tangent. We're just doing this because we have a little bit of time to buy for ourselves. But actually, we might not. I might talk about this
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
during our
during loading
discussion.
screen.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're just gonna really quickly go over the
Go over the
scores here. I
scores.
think that should be guaranteed. I'm just not sure if it's up on the screen right now. But
All right, that's up. All right,
okay.
yeah, don't. We're waiting on our multi-main crew production team, to pull it up. We clearly have the budget for it.
Yeah,
Clue
true.
actually rented out a local news studio to be our we rented out like the meteorological center. You know what I mean?
Wonderful. See, this is what we just love to do to our TOs. But I believe we do have our scores up on the up on the screen right now. Let's take a look at it. Hiya Papaya, of course, this is pretty standard. 10 kills, and we got 0 inside of the battle zone. So that means 76 total points over on that team right now. A massive game number one. Pepe Makeout will be in second place. 3 kills inside of battle zones, 2 outside of it. So that means 52 for them. The Kid's going to be in third place with 50. Oozing Eagles in fourth, Silver Party in fifth, and No Flame in sixth. So, quite an interesting kind of result for game number one, just looking at it right now. And we did have our first team falling pretty like later into the game, and that should be consistent throughout the course of the games here, right?
I believe so. I think so. Give me one second. Apologies. Had to type my opinion in chat there about how to make grilled cheese. So
Oh, about how to make grilled cheese. Okay, so if that's
oh
the
yeah,
case,
your
while you're
story.
doing that and we're waiting for the characters to be locked in, I'll kind of go off on the tangent that I was talking about. So after the past ERM, there weren't that many Korean players who were happy with how solos is right
Uh-oh.
now, and there was a very prominent player that we should all know that I'm not sure if this actually happened, but he uninstalled ER after that tournament. That player's name
Uh,
goes by Chi-Work.
I thought you were gonna say it's his clone, J-Work, possibly.
No, dude. Yeah, it was really not that fun. And I believe there were some people also saying like, we're not gonna compete in solos tournaments anymore because it just feels like a waste of time for the most part. But we'll have to see
Damn.
how that goes. 0.76 was definitely a patch where it really did not seem fun to be playing competitively because there's just too many characters that were problematic, and it still kind of continues to this day. I feel like just personal opinion with some of the characters that were tough to match up into during 0.76, but who knows? We'll have to see.
Yeah, no, of course. I don't know. Like you said, I think team modes have kind of been on the rise. Of course, the good time to invest into the stocks. Of course, the stock market of team modes. It's definitely not a bull market right now. I feel like it's been kind of crazy recently. I've been having a ton of fun personally. I mean, I haven't been playing that much. I've been on my solo my single player story grind. I just beat oh god, I just beat the Dead Space remake that recently came out. I was having a lot of fun with that. Now I'm back on Persona 5 that I've been doing. But yeah, I did play a few games of VR the other day though. I did I was having a little bit of fun. I know Clue did not like My Zahir. I don't think he was a fan of that. I know he loves me though. It's okay. I felt so bad. I did. Yeah. Clue
See,
was
this is where he feels happy that he has his mic muted on stream.
yeah. Clue was not a. He just told me in chat he loved me. That's what
Yeah,
he said over the mic. I know you guys.
exactly. In a very
Um,
expressive method.
oh my goodness, no, but yeah, it was. Yeah, he was not too happy with my Zahir gameplay, and then I don't think he was happy with my crit Kathy either. My
There
crit
you
dagger
go.
Kathy with the absolute technology of crit dagger Kathy will come back. Don't worry, Shuvi.
It's so
That's I.
funny the way that a lot of these older builds just kind of slowly make a comeback, even if like the character's kit doesn't allow for it. The item variance really allows for that to actually be a thing.
The one thing I wanted to discuss about actually was the comeback in a way of Throw. I think it's been happening slowly over time, but I have to say the gap between Throw and Shuriken for a lot of these characters has been closing. I've noticed because I was checking DAC the other day for Zahir, at least, when I
Yeah,
yeah, and it said it was 51 to 49% in Plat Plus, which is kind of insane because for a long, I mean long while, Shuriken was absolutely destroying. If a character had Shuriken, you had Caltrops, it was done. But the thing is, Throw has such good inherent scaling. It has great
yeah.
items. It has Incendiary Grenade, Ruthenium Marble. And don't get me wrong, there's things like Death Rune for Shuriken, but I don't know. I'm happy to see Throw kind of make a comeback, I will say.
Yeah, it almost back then felt like why would you run throw when you have access to Shuriken? And of course, when on characters like Adriana, you can't really make that argument. But a
Yeah.
long time ago, Zahir only used to run Shuriken. But now, there's so. I mean, the nerf to Zahir on throw in recent patches really goes to kind of tell
Mm-hmm.
the story about how much the meta for Zahir has changed. His amp scaling has been turbo
Uh-oh.
nerfed compared to
Uh-oh.
before. So
Uh-oh.
that has been quite something
Yep.
to say. Although, okay, just bring around the Rosie for Christian versus Lily right now. Seven and Go is actually gonna opt to not go for the tree. Wow, this is kind of surprising. Lily Petal doing people a service by wasting a little bit of their time, but yeah, kind of like ring around the Rosie. Just do some of these early game scuffles around these objectives. Lily Petal does get out of here alive, and 7 Straight picking up the Tree of Life, Superior picking up the Tree of Life. Everything is normal. Everything is right with the world. It is just night 1.
Agreed. Agreed. Who are you looking forward to seeing this game? Actually, was Pymaster running Sentinel last game on Tia? I don't remember that. I maybe just wasn't paying attention. No. Oh no. Silver Ace looks like they're going to be caught out here. Ari and Silverpaw just going to be walking away from that. Unfortunate there for Silver Ace, but of course they will be back.
You know why I said oh, by the way?
Why?
Explosive bullet hit the boar.
Oh. Oops. I don't know. I think my brain. I think my brain chose to not like visualize that. You know what I mean?
It was off on the screen, right? It was like towards the top side where you really can't see it unless you actually focused on looking at it. But I saw the explosive bola animation. I was like wondering where it was gonna go and just hit a boar. I was like, whoops. Not exactly where you want it to go, although Silver Paw in a lot of trouble here. Will get taken down most likely, and that's gonna be a
Unfortunate for
second
them.
death. Yeah, again, as soon as their teammate actually resurrected here too. So Silver Ace comes back alive, Silver Paw instead falls. And now I guess it all comes down to the Bernice. When's the Bernice's turn?
Don't worry. Don't worry. I take it. Don't worry. Like I said, you know, Bernice, no movement skill. So, you know, in the future. Oh, no. Oh, I thought. Wait, no. Oh, Silver Ace. No. Silver Ace.
Oh.
No, my friend. I'm so sorry. Oh, and now they're not going to be up for Battle Zone. That is unfortunate. I am so sorry, Silver Ace. No. Oh, that's a huge feels bad, man. But the battle zone will begin over here in Beach, and it looks like Anot's actually getting caught out. Superior trying to help. There's those drive-by. Jesus Lord, the resets to get out of there. Huge plays by Anot, but now Superior's deep in it right now. Ghoul is actually getting messed up as well as Christian. There's a big F-stop, though, to stasis so many people. Superior's going to be the first to go down. Ghoul looks like is going to go down as well. Christian falls as well. It's up to 7 strike now in this battle zone. It looks like, oh my goodness, Ari's team actually decides to still go to the battle zone in a 2-man, but it doesn't look like that's about to work out either, as Ari will fall down. Now there's just what is happening, Shuvi?
Oh, I don't even know anymore, man. There's so many teams in shambles at this point. I don't know how Chris is alive. He's gonna get taken down. Nico Nikasushi gets taken down. A beautiful 4 rainbow to lock down 2 people. Anot and Frankie in a lot of trouble here. We should see the Sylvia falling in just a moment. Fruitcake picks up the kill. Anot trying his best to stay alive as the solo lone man here, but it is Ekion, and there's a ton of people hanging around here as well. What are these teams? They're all in shambles. We don't even have a full team remaining in this area. Anot is still sitting on this Ekion. He's trying his best to stay alive, and he will continue to do so. I don't even know how this is happening. Now it's all of a sudden 7 strike, the one that's in trouble here, while Anot picks up more and more of these nervous infusion recoveries. Dude, what the heck just happened here? Fruitcake now remaining alive, Pie Master remaining alive, Anot also trying to support as much as possible, but he has no other teammates left alive in this area. Pie Master, oh, here we go. Anot, okay, we've seen him do these 1v2s before, but a perfect split between the two to try to not get knocked up here. Pie Master trying his best. Anot trying his best, but there's not that much left. No one's getting knocked up, and at this point there's nothing left for the Ekion. That means Pie Master and Fruitcake will take the battle zone as Ghost Electricity joins them inside this beach battle zone, man. Oh my god.
What the hell was that? Oh my god. And now an F-stop over there on the Caustic, actually. Oh man, what an I'm just still trying to recover from that, but already another fight. Ari Party going deep. Frankie's gonna go down, and that's gonna be Anon Superior running, it looks like. Ari wants a little bit more, though. Now gonna be in a 1v1 against Superior on the left-hand side. Ari just about to fall down. Is it gonna be a 1v1 trade? Superior might actually try and take down, get a kill on Ari, but not gonna happen. Oh my god.
This game, man, has been absolutely chaotic. A beautiful block there, by the way, I will mention for Silver Paw. Actually blocking the Don Quixote back in from Superior to not let Ari Party get knocked up and autoed into oblivion. Yeah. So these saves right now, man, and after all of this, by the way, we still have all of our players remaining alive. The beauty of Season 8 is upon us right now. Battle zones have made it so much more fun to play this game and even spectate this game as well. The fact that you and I are keeping up with this just really goes to show how much practice we've had throughout the entirety of Season 8 already, but this is not looking good. Ari Party slightly mispositioned here. Mactel has an angle, but as soon as Ari Party joins in, maybe that angle is
if they go on this
gone.
bridge, Mactel can't
where
fight
they
this.
are. Yeah, this bridge right here is the place where they need to fight Ari Party. They're waiting for their ults. They do have the explosive bullet now. Oh, yeah, here we go. This could possibly be it.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Oh, the coup de grace comes through. That could be a huge fight right now. Caustic trying to stay alive here. Do they have the play that? Yes, they do. Ari Party getting taken down very low. Triss is going to get taken down. Ari Party should not get taken down here. Good job to the Bernice. And all of a sudden, Mactel turning tail has to run away.
Gamers.
Coup de grace combination works out in favor for Team 3.
I literally said it too.
Yep.
I literally said, do not go on that bridge. That is not where you want to fight a Bernice and Yuki and Elena. That is definitely, I understand it. I understand why, but oh my god. I kind of get it was a 50-50 if he had the bola up or not, but yeah, that bola was that there. Absolutely great plays by Team Silver Party.
That was scary to watch because you and I knew it was like a premonition waiting to happen. But I mean, for the players inside, we have this super zoomed out version of the vision control as well as the player cams. They don't have that, so whatever information they got is the information they got. The Bernice stayed outside of the vision range the entire time, so nobody knew that the Bernice was hanging around the edge, and by the time they got hit by the explosive bullet, it was already done deal. So can't really do too much about that. But as we do get our second set of the battle zones coming up, we have one team that is not going to be contesting for that one this time around. But we do have 4 teams overall sitting inside of battle zones. 2 of them here inside of the forest one as of right now. Hikumi Sushi, Lily Petal, and Uzma trying their best to keep themselves alive, but that's Kudogra coming through. F-Stop actually doing a lot of work. Stasis coming through again here. Nathapon not getting taken down yet. Hello,
wow,
wait a second. Okay, there's a snipe coming down from Uzma. Oh, a lot of damage. Christian's getting taken down here as well. Go gets taken down as well. Oh my god.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, man, and now this is insane up here as well. Aria Party and Silverpaw trying to get this done. Will they be able to? Is the damage there? Superior actually gets frozen up. Now, hold on. Silverpaw's awfully low. Ari Party's going to have to survive for a second. I don't think the kiting's going to be enough, though. Ari gets taken down. Now, Silverpaw going to have to run away, but it's not going to be there. And Frankie's team wins the Temple Battle Zone.
Yeah, Superior just put the blind on top of the Bernice as soon as they were about to get frozen, and after that, no damage and no advantage taken care of with that frozen. Wonderfully timed there from Superior, just waiting until that moment to make that Bernice completely useless for the few seconds they're frozen, and that saved them that fight. Picking up a couple of objectives and items for themselves. Christian now the one in trouble, but they will join up with their teammate. F-Stop is going to stop Frankie, but Superior and A-Not not going to get phased by that. 7 strike off on the side right now. This is not where you guys want to be. Gold needs to get away from here. How many more seconds until the shield? There we go, but can they run up against the Estelle? Oh, goodbye. Nice. That helitag stat, so much space bot, and they are just gonna get on out of there. A free way ticket out, but that means that utility is not gonna be there for this Estelle for the next 60 seconds, and with Wiggling spawning in about 45, is that a good call? That is the question.
Honestly, I think it was a good call. Wake is a good objective, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather be alive with my third teammate at this point.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think that is the best call you can make in that case, because I don't think Ghoul was going to get out of it if he didn't ult away. But, of course, Superior, Frankie, and Anok going to be trying to take control of this upper half. I'm not going to lie to you, I think this is one of my favorite places to fight on all of Lumia Island. Like, this bush, controlling Fire Station, I think it's such a fun place to fight. But now taking it over to another fun place to fight, School, as Ari Party, Silverpaw, and Silver Ace trying to kind of zone out Fruitcake's team. Of course, the Duende himself. Let's see what they're going to be able to do. It looks like they're going to be running away. Silver Ace needs to walk into the gym. Running around that way would not be too beneficial for them. We might see Pie Master look for some yellow paint, actually. Wick is up on the map. It looks like we have some possible gamers taking it as well. Now let's see. Oh, here's the fight breaking out. Ari's actually going to get completely stunned and locked up. Pie Master falling awfully low, though. Silverpaw in it, just absolutely living so long. Going to skate on out of there. And Ari Party hitting those just autos beefy. Now it's a 1v3 for Ghost, and Ghost is going to have to walk into the red to get out of there. Uh-oh, but Ghost actually gets a little bit greedy and walks back in. And that will be Team Ghost falling down in 6th place here in game number 2.
What a close fight. I mean, there were so many things that went right for Team 4, but then even more things that went right for Team 3 as well. Silverpaw with an amazing ultimate. Silver Ace with an amazing ultimate. Both of our silver players here, just doing absolutely amazing. Both holding their own. Kudogra was absolutely amazing. What is it? Oh, God, I don't even remember everything at this point. But, dude, yeah, I don't know, man. Everything was just good for Team 4. And then Bernice stayed alive. Ari Party stayed alive throughout the whole thing and just repositioned away from everyone. The stasis came through from the Lena as well. I don't know, man. I don't know how else you could get an even better fight than that for Team 3. They all did their jobs correctly at the perfect time when they needed to do it. So that was just mwah. Beautiful.
Chef's kiss, truly.
Beautiful.
And look at the amount of credits that everybody has. Silver Ace with 136 bones over there, 138 now. Absolutely. Must I say, Shuvi, wicked. Oh, and here we go. Ari actually opting in
Ooh.
for the BFC. I almost, I almost said the big something cannon, but you know, that's what I love calling it. But of course, the Blackfire cannon, absolutely crazy as an item now. I think in squads, at least that slow could be crazy. Let's hold on. This fight in hospital. What's happening over here? Hold on. That's going to be Triss taken down. Looks like everybody else is going to have to run Maktal and Kjoustik going to meet back up later. But I see, if you look at the bottom side of the map, oh, Maktal just barely dodging out on Ghoul and his squad. Oh, looks like Kjoustik is going to have to meet up with Maktal a little bit later on once they, you know, actually the lovely part of Season 8, if you can remember, you can now TP on top of your teammates. I forgot about that for half a second when I shouldn't be.
A very nice mechanic they added in here, but this is not looking good for this team here. It's a sandwich situation, the perfect sandwich situation that nobody ever wants to be a part of. F-Stop is beautiful as well, although it only locks down their own teammates. They managed to walk away from this one. A beautiful fight being started here. Now it's going to be A-Not in a lot of trouble. Dashing away from the fight is going to be that Ekion, and all teams of team number 2 stays alive, and then in the end, Lilypetal the only one to fall. Emo just standing there doing absolutely nothing. This shit theoretically barrel res. Oh, the exclusive.
Nice exclusive.
Lilypetal over the wall too. That is how you play that character, and that's going to be nobody falling here due to the result of that fight except for Triss. And oh man.
Wow. That was a great exclusive as well. That, oh man, a lot of people forget you can use exclusive on the dead bodies to be able to bring your teammate into safety like that. Such a flexible pick, actually. Just, well, one of my favorite characters to watch here. So many items coming out. That Myth Crop, Aoyai, all those items that Mai can build. Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Go. Guess what? Golden 7 Strike are here to help out. But is it going to be enough? Nice F-stop there by Nathapon. Going to be trying to pull Silverpaw back in. Hold on. This fight's going to be really close, Shuvi. Very nice totem over there by Silverpaw. But is it going to be enough for them to live the Dance Macabre out as well? Kudagra's going to hit Ghoul, but guess what? That shield's just going to be able to block it. Ari Party taking 2 down. Oh my God, now it's just Ghoul trying to get out of there. Oh, I think Ghoul accidentally hit a chicken with the shield. We didn't see it though. We didn't see it, right, Shuvi? Oh my lord, no, but I think that's
Blackfire cannon crit, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was dude, it's crit. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. Ari Party in a little bit of a problem. Lilypetal and them see everything. But guess what? I don't think it's gonna be enough. Ari Party's gonna go down. Emote's down as well to provide that slowing field. But now Silverpaw. Oh, nice exclusive there. Silverpaw needs to get out of here now. Everybody's being frozen up. Lilypetal's gonna be frozen. Is Silverpaw going to be able to get out of this? No, it's going to be 2 kills. Unfortunately, Silver Ace going to be the only one left there for team number 3.
Absolutely unfortunate, man. A great fight from Team 3, immediately ruined by the third party of Team 1. You know what? Sometimes you have those really good fights and then third-party opportunity just steps in. That is the idea behind Eternal Return, and sometimes you just gotta deal with it one way or another. A great fight again, though, regardless for Team 3. Ending game number 2 here with about 13, 14 kills on their end. Theoretically, unless Silver Ace ends up picking up yet another, but look at the items on Lilypetal. That is a full Exodia crit. Dual Sword Yugi sitting on Diamond Shard, as well as all the support in the world that you could ask for when it comes down to this Yugi. Let's take a look at whether or not this is enough to knock down this team right here, because Superior is by far the perfect counter up against that Dual Sword Yugi right now. No real way to deny them the blind, I would say, unless, you know, the Mai really pulls them away, but they don't really have a cleanse, so let's see how this fight ends up brewing, because we do have an Avenue Final Zone, and this one's going to be extremely chaotic. You said this is one of your favorite places to fight. Well, we get it as a Final Zone.
Yep, I love it so much. We do have 9 players left, 2 full teams, 1 solo, and a duo to follow up as well. Although Silver Ace looks like they will be. Oh, they ran the wrong way, unfortunately. And I believe that's going to be the end of Silver Ace here. There's the stun and everything. Nico Sushi picking up that kill on the Silver Ace.
That means 2 more players remaining alive that aren't full of the full teams. Kjoustik as well as Maktal has so much health bar to go through. There's so much effective health remaining on this team. Kudagra will be attempted here, but Bactel doesn't really have anything to actually get that coup de grace done. They do manage to land it on 2 people, but of course, the damage with Dual Sword absolutely non-existent. Caustic needs to try something here. 42 seconds on their timer. Caustic just wants to stay alive, and that is their main goal, but they're not going to be able to get anything done here. It is team mode, so the amount of time that you get is really nothing when it comes down to it. A-Not, oh, here we go though, they're walking. The other team is walking right now, although where is the Yuki of Lily? Okay, there we go. Lily Petal is coming in. Enough time for all of them right now to remain in here, and this only helps Caustic. Caustic just straight up walks up to the top one. They need to buy about 10 seconds of timer, I think, but the camera finds out Caustic. This is not good. Caustic about 15 seconds left on their timer, 14 ticking down, and you know, there's just not that much left that Caustic can do unless we have these players walking out. No, A-Dot saw them with the trap.
Yeah.
Caustic, no. Caustic, no.
Unfortunate.
Goodbye.
That is quite unfortunate there. Great try to Caustic, but now it is going to be mono e mono when it comes to these teams. Uzma, Nico Sushi, and Lily Petal versus Superior, Frankie Doodle, and A-Not. The traps are being set up from Lily Petal's team. Are they going to be able to do it, Shuvi?
They should be able to. Remember what we saw there in game 1. The team that has the most traps laid down inside of the final zone has most of the answers to everything else. Superior has a couple of ways to deny the crowd control from these, but the damage will still go through. A-Not trying his best right now, but look at the amount of crowd control that goes down as soon as A-Not walks up at all. Lily Petal does end up proccing the Diamond Shard. Not exactly sure if that's what you wanted to do here, but here we go. The initiation goes through. The remote, the EMP drones are popped here. A lot of health down onto A-Not, but look at the Evo doing so much, locking down Frankie Doodle. He just cannot move right now inside of there. A-Not still staying alive thanks to the healing from the radar gun, but the traps are all gone. Superior is the first one to fall, but the health bars on the side of Team 1 still very healthy. A-Not trying his best, but what does he have left at this point? As Ezekion dashing all over the place, but this gets taken down. Frankie Doodle on that Sylvia can't really do much at this point. No self-sustain. Goodbye to Team 2, and it seems like the one that takes zone of the final zone, full control, still takes the game here. Team 1 walks away with 11 kills, and they're not exactly sure how many of them were from battle zones, but a successful game for them regardless.
Yeah, it's gonna be absolutely crazy, but a fantastically played final zone there to Oozing E-Girls. I believe it's Oozing E-Girls Meow, if I'm not mistaken, over there.
In parentheses.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh Lord, that was such a fun game there. Now we're gonna be moving on to game number 3 after this, guys. And what a day it's been for us, Shuvi, huh?
Yeah, we had like the complete opposite spectrum for EU and then NA, right? We had solos for EU, and now we're having squads for NA. The spectrum is completely different, and the fact of the matter is, it's even more chaotic the further and further we go throughout the course of the day today, man. Squad, you would normally think that because of how open the map is, we're not going to get that many fights, but these people are going for most of these objectives because they individually know how important these transitions are towards the latter stages of the game, as well as the zones that have a lot of these trap buildups. So it's so important for these teams to make sure they get to those zones on time. And because they do that, they find everyone else. And the amount of kills that came through in this game, absolutely massive. Our top 2 teams rounding out with 11 overall kills, 6 outside of the battle zones too. So you can see how chaotic it was in overall Circadia. Oh my god.
Yeah, it has been a crazy day so far, but I think it's been a lot of fun for us. It's gonna be a crazy day, Shuvi. It has been a crazy day, honestly, and I hope everybody out there is enjoying today as well. I want to thank you to all the players once again, and to everybody out there in chat. You all look wonderful today. Don't they look lovely? They're just so lovely, Shuvi. Like the chatters, they're so beautiful.
Yeah, I see them in the chat, man. They're just like shining so brightly that I can't even look at them.
They love meowing as well. It looks like. Do you like meowing?
I love meowing.
Meow.
Meow.
Woof. But yes, of course, big thank you to, of course, Clue, Manta, and all the other production staff as well. Even though Clue hates my guts, which is completely okay. I understand.
Yeah, me too, man. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's a love hate relationship. It's like 99 hate, 1% love, which is complete.
He even turned off the stream that we were watching.
I
So I don't know.
know, that's crazy. I thought Dude, I just can't wait till we cast the Super Bowl next week as well. Can you wait for that, Shuvi? I know Clue. Yeah, Clue got exclusive access. ERWS is actually going to be hosted during the Super Bowl next week.
We're gonna get some
Exactly.
crazy. We're gonna get some crazy advertisements.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. I can't wait. ERWS sponsored by Pepsi. You know, I
There you
can't wait.
go.
You know, exactly. Can you how would you ever cast the Eagles versus Chiefs game next week, Shuvi?
Oh my god. Oh
You
my
casting the
god.
Super Bowl?
That would be
I can't
chaotic.
wait. Can you imagine us casting the Super Bowl? Oh my God, they're gonna get a first down here. I can't wait.
True. True.
Exactly.
You
Oh
okay?
my.
No joke though. I feel like we actually will be able to because I've like football. Well, American football. Sorry, because I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure we have some EU players here. American football commentating, man, that looks super fun, but at the same time, it
it
looks so
does.
chill.
I mean, the chillest, bro. If you cast golf, you have to say one word every 20 minutes. You have to, and you got to get real close to the mic for golf casting. Can you
They
imagine
can't
we
even sound
casted
hyped.
dude? If we casted like golf, it would be like, now we have Lily Petal walking up, gonna be actually getting this done, and there they go, they're down.
True.
That's golf. I
A
think
coup de
other
grace,
than golf,
pretty
yeah,
successful.
there's a big coup de
Does
grace
end up
out
landing on
there.
3 people. Quite a lot of damage done, and it is going to be a full team wipe coming down from the coup de grace.
Wow,
A wonderful job done
me
from that team.
Meek Speedy playing like an absolute psychopath right now on his Yuki, not letting people teleport whatsoever. Exactly.
Uh,
You know what else is chill? Baseball casting.
that is true. But they have a
Damn.
lot. It feels like they have a lot more fun, right? Because
Oh, of
the
course. Yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen
yeah,
some
yeah.
like behind the scenes for the commentators for baseball, and dude, they look like they're just having the time of their lives.
You
It
see,
looks great.
I know. All I want is like, when can we finally get like that, like music that plays like during the games? Like, you know, they, what is it? Like, you know, they have like songs during baseball. Like, you know, they have that organ player that's like, barrel, 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 barrel,
Yeah.
barrel, 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 barrel. Like,
We'll have
when
like
can we get that?
cheerleaders and everything, just like Japan and Korea does.
Yeah, dude, we need like I need Clue to dress up as a cheerleader with pom poms and everything,
True.
and like give me like a dance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't talk about the reactions that he had in the background. Well, let's take a look at the scores because we do have the
Yeah.
scores available
You
post game number 2.
wow. Let me take over for this one. We do have Haya Papaya retaining their first place spot with 100 points there. Oozing E-Girls coming up in second, only 4 points behind with 96. Silver Party going to be in third place, only 10 points behind first with 90 points. No Flame in fourth with 80. The Kids in fifth with 74. And Pepe Makeout in sixth place with 66 points. It's honestly really close.
Yeah, this is one of the closer tournaments that you and I have casted in quite a while. And the thing is, it's for every single team in the squad. Usually it's pretty top heavy or it's pretty like middle heavy when it comes to the density of the points. But right now, it is super close for every single one of them. And something that we also have to realize is I don't know if that's right, but it says like 5 and 9 in parentheses for Pepe Makeout. That looks a little bit weird. Maybe it's like battle like kills outside of battle zones, kills inside of battle zones. I'm not exactly sure how the parentheses is gonna work for this one, but you get the gist. Um, a lot of kills. Oh, okay,
Ah,
okay. So 5 outside kills, 9 inside battle zone kills. That's literally, by the way, what's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
deciding these point totals, right? Like Silver
Yeah,
Party right now is sitting on 13 outside, 3 inside. It's just placement at this point too. So placement matters. Kills inside definitely matters for the battle zones, but the kills
yeah.
outside matters a lot more right now as well. So these players have a lot to look forward to, but we're going to step into game number 3. Our character selections have been locked in for the most part, pretty similar, I think, if
It
not
is the same. No, it's
exactly the
exactly,
same.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
exactly the same. Yep. Ay,
Whew,
ay, ay. Man, what a day from us, huh?
it's so pretty.
Yeah. So pretty.
Is that just
Oh
me or
my
is that a
goodness.
gold border for super?
I thought that's one of the wait, is it?
Well,
I
to be
think it
fair,
is.
it is North America. Right? Like gold last season was what like top 50, top 20.
Dude, NA Gold is like KR Titan.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually
I'm
insane.
telling you. No, I'm sorry. It's KR Mithril. My apologies.
Oh, true.
True, or should I
Oh
say
my god.
Mithril?
Yeah, the mithril. Dude, what a weird addition that we had during the 0.77 patch. I saw that, I was like, huh?
Yeah, I wonder. I still wonder why it got changed. Maybe we'll
Yeah,
find out the lore one day of why it got changed.
true.
Oh man. Let's take a minute. Just kind of let's unwind a little bit, Shuvi. We gotta get some stretches and everything in.
Yeah, I need to like drink some water right now, man, because that
Yeah,
final fight just now was pretty crazy, and the battle zone over in
that
beach
beach. Yeah,
during the
that's
last
exactly
game was
what
also
I was.
crazy.
Yeah, that beach was a little bit silly. I unfortunately as you can hear finished off my liter of water here, so I'm going to have to get another one here. I already had
Yep.
I had 300 milligrams of coffee before we started EU earlier, so I am yeah, I'm thirsty right now. I am a very thirsty man.
Yeah, our throats may be screaming out in pain, but our brain is screaming out for more eternal return, Caston. So, haha, suck it. Throat. I don't even know,
What
like, at this point,
did you say?
how dead my throat is anymore, man. The past
Did
couple
you
of
say
weeks have been,
suck it?
yeah, our throats just straight up taking the L right now, man. Our past couple
Yeah.
of weeks, dude, the amount of games that you and I have casted is somewhere
I
okay, to
mean,
be fair, we're like a month into season 8 and we probably casted over 100 games at this point already.
if we're combined, yeah, we've definitely casted over 100 games. Now
No,
Ari's
maybe even
actually
like
getting
individually.
I don't know actually. Ari in a little bit
Dude,
of a
what?
predicament here. Uh-oh, Christian gonna be chasing
Oh
them. No, that's gonna be an
no.
Ari. No. That's very unfortunate. Now Pymash actually getting caught up. Never mind. Oh, pork chop.
Uh,
Pork chop. Pork chop. It's okay. It's
Forces,
okay, Shu.
thank you for hitting me with the
Yeah.
anime protag skill.
Yeah, exactly. You know what's funny? What if every time okay, hear me out here. Every time a pork chop happens, that boar can pork chop like harder. Like it gets like it sends
Oh, it
somebody even farther.
stacks.
Yeah, what if like there's like a 10, pork chop boar and it just flings you into like the next zip code or something.
Holy, it just knocks you all the way out into the escape zone or something. That'd be
I
funny.
think that might be the stupidest thing I've said all day, but it's kind of funny. That
No,
unironically
no,
might
it's
be
gonna
the
happen. It's gonna happen.
stupidest thing I've said all day. Like quite literally, that makes no sense whatsoever. Like
No,
that's like
no, it's completely fine. Like each board just individually has a stacking
oh
number that as soon as it pork chops somebody, just
no, what if
infinitely
it's combined?
stacks. Oh, throughout all the board, yo,
The
and
tech.
the lore. Maybe they make lore around that too.
Lore of the Boar. Um,
Yeah.
Now let's see. Ghost in a bit of a problem as well. Has the Spada. That that knock. What? Wait, what happened? Wait, did that knock back Silverpaw? That looked a little awkward. He had the Spada. Huh. That looked a little weird. Anyways. Ay, ay, ay. Man, Shuvi, today is a crazy day, isn't it, for us?
Yeah. It's a great Sunday that you and I are in right now. Silver Ace as well as Silver Paw now having to deal with a full team by themselves. Not exactly what you want to be seeing here as Ari Party also gets knocked out
Oh,
somewhere around the map. Oh, Silver Ace getting knocked down
I
pretty
feel
low. They
bad.
will completely split here. Yeah, this is
This is exactly
again,
what
we're
happened before.
seeing yeah, the exact same thing. But this time around, at least it was the Bernice that fell down first instead of the other
Yeah.
two. Silver Ace will get taken down here too. I wonder what they're waiting for. Like, are they waiting for Anot to pick up the kill right now, or no? Okay, it's gonna be Frankie that manages to pick up the kill there. I don't know what they were exactly waiting for, but yeah, good kill pickup there for Team Two. Again, these players just kind of split apart, but they're forced to at this point, especially with Ari Party falling down pretty early on. Bernice has a lot of material requirements in the early stages of the game, so once you start getting fallen off in the early stages, you do have a lot of time that you need to burn trying to catch back up. So pretty rough for that team.
Yeah, it has been a little bit of their early game has been looking unfortunate. I will say, I do think they can pick it up. They did last game. I will say their mid game was a whole lot better. I could tell their early game right now is a little bit weak. Like we both said, but that's
Oh,
okay. Honestly, oh my lord, the entirety of everybody just TPing on in here. And now let's see Silver Ace and Silver Pod. Looks like archery is the zone to watch for teams here. Uh-oh, Ari doesn't know that the rest of them are there, but now they know Nico revealed themselves. Let's see how this is gonna go. 5 out of the 6 teams in the battle zones, I believe so, or no, actually, I believe one team possibly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, actually, no. The only team, I believe, Cal6 team went to the other battle zone. No, they
Yeah,
didn't.
they did.
Wait, did they? Was it Beach is the battle zone?
Yeah, they just got it for free,
Yeah.
and they're just
Oh,
now
yeah.
going to alpha.
Alpha. Yeah, because all 5 other teams are here. But now here we go. There's the
Oh,
full rainbow from Tia going to be stunning up people. But hold on. Fruitcake with the Duende coming
what
on
is
out. First person to go down is Fruitcake Superior is going to fall as well. 7 strike going down. Juvie, this is going crazy. So many people dead already. Frankie Doodle's the last one left. Is Frankie going to be able to do anything? Trying to run away on the bike right now. Who's going to be able to get the kill, though? Now it's actually Christian going after him, but guess what? Who's actually going to get this? There's the coup de grace. Silver Ace is going to pick up the kill to Christian. They get Frankie down as well. That is a 2-4-1. Now let's see. Silver Ace has to run away from Pie Master's team right now. Is anybody even taking the shuttles? I don't know. They need timer back. Come on, guys. Lily Petal's going to be walking on up. Ghost falling awfully low. Who's going to get the kill? Ghost actually. Oh, Uzma, the sniper, actually ends up taking it. They both tried to snipe Fruitcake, falling low too right now at about half health. But guys, we need to actually get these shuttles down. Pie Master and Fruitcake, are they going to be able to fight this team? The Duende, is it going to be happening? Pie Master almost dead here. Is it going to be enough though? No knockups, unfortunately. Pie Master, oh my lord. It doesn't even matter that Pie's dead. Wow, Fruitcake still taking down. Oh my lord, Lily Petal still falling. That's crazy. That's huge though. Now it's a 2v3. Ari Party, Silver Pawn, Silver Ace. The whole Silver Party's here and ready to go, Shuvi.
Yeah, they may have had some misfortunes in the early stages of the game, but this time around they're the ones setting the misfortune onto team number 1 right now. 2 players out of the 3 inside of the battle zone. Their main DPS is gone and done. Silver Ace will be able to knock down Uzma. There we go. Nico Sushi also going to get taken down, which means the battle zone goes over onto them. Lily Petal in a lot of trouble right now. Okay. No one exactly know what happens if Lily Petal falls here before all the resurrections come through, but Uzma coming back alive should be able to keep that team alive and well. 15 seconds until that meteorite spawns, but this is Fruitcake all by himself down here. Superior A-Not as well as Frankie. They're coming. Run, Fruitcake. You gotta run, buddy. Oh, Fruitcake trying his best to keep himself alive, but there's nothing that he can really do at this point. Look at that. Ping-ponged all over the place inside a dock. Will be able to get knocked down here, and the meteorites might get contested between 2 teams.
Yeah, that was a little. God, what is happening this game, Shuvi? It is just insane. This is so much fun to watch. But now another fight. Anot trying to get on out of there right now. Superior going to try and back them up. Uzma trying to go for anything. Fruitcake will be down, though. Of course, they will be able to revive it, only being night number 2. Nico trying to stick the meteorite right now. Ghost on the run as well from Christian. There's a coup de grace. Going to take Anot down to 1 health. Frankie trying to heal them back up with that radar gun. Uzma, they're possibly going to turn around. But trying to get that snipe down. Oh, actually stops Anot's resting there for a second. Quite unfortunate. Now Nico's trying to stick that meteorite again. Now Lily Petal going on in. There's the rampage and everything down. It looks like our first down will be Superior. Now Anot and Frankie. Frankie just going to get out of there right now. Anot going to try and join them. But wow, Shuvi, this game is so intense.
It really is, and because of how Cloudogring has been nerfed to oblivion, there are actual answers to teams that aren't running that item anymore. This is something that we haven't seen in such a long time. Superior Frankie has been so dominant in these team mode fights, but now there are people who have answers to it, even if these fights can get messy. A beautiful coup de grace to push people away from Ari Party, and that means Goal is going to get taken down here as well. 7 Strike as well as Christian has to run away. There is no team in this entire series so far that has been the sole dominating force. We have not seen this in forever, Circadia.
Yeah, it is so fun though. I love it, Shuvi. Season 8 is it's so fun. Man,
God, man, why didn't we have this before? It's like,
I don't know.
why wait till season 8?
But it's just so fun now. And I'm so glad we are here. Christian trying to run away. Almost the F stop went out there. No, Christian.
Christian got
No.
lucky.
Yeah, actually. little bit lucky
Wait,
there.
did you see that? Because the
Yeah,
only team that was inside of Alley was one, so the walls went down instantaneously. Holy crap.
yeah, so lucky, so lucky. Oh my lord, but now Anod actually in a bit of a wrong position right now, but gonna get healed up a little bit with that radar gun. Lily Petal goes on in for Anod. Let's see if they're able to do it though. Uzma's gonna be in the back still. Team's kind of split right now. Is it gonna be Lily Petal that gets caught out? They're gonna be able to possibly stun him up now. Nico Sushi. Oh my god, Shuvi, it's so close. Anod, are they going to be able to get in? They have the
Oh!
invitimization. Uzma's going to be the first to fall, though, but they're going to trade out for Superior almost, it looks
Oh
like.
my god, the
Superior
stasis!
use the totem, though. Anot's also low. Is Frankie going to be able to keep Anot up? It looks like at that radar gun, always impactful, like we keep talking about. Oh, Doobie.
Oh my god, dude. This is all going to come down to whether or not Lillipedal can get on top of Frankie Doodle. However, Anon again
Oh,
caught out in a bad spot. They're trying to dash away here. No VF. Oh,
oh,
what a
the
beautiful
pull.
grappling
The
whip. They need to get the
grappling
kill.
whip.
Nico Sushi. Oh my
Wait,
god. The
Frankie,
timer. The
Frankie.
timer. Frankie. Timer. No. He gets the kill onto Nico Sushi. Now Lillipedal is the one in trouble. What are the timers looking like for both of them right now? Frankie managed to pick up the kill a little bit later. That means right now, at least for Lillipedal, their timer is in a lot of trouble, and there is no gauge infusion. Oh, Lillipedal's
Lily,
timer is popping. Oh, it's
no.
over. Lillipedal trying so hard, but boom,
No.
pop goes the
Wow.
weasel.
That was
Dude,
so close to. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful fight from both teams, though.
dude,
Wow.
this
Dude.
game.
Literally. This game, Shuvi. Oh, man. How do you feel about this, Shuvi?
I mean, I feel like I've been expressing everything about this game as I've been playing, as I've been watching, man. This is incredible. Season 8, especially in North America. Like, can you imagine if we had ERWI again? Let me bring up that topic again, too. North American squads have developed so much during season 7, and now that battle zones are out and the marathon is here, it's developed even further. I will say, remember a long time ago during squads, I specifically mentioned this. I think you might remember this too. Literally, the only thing about squads back then was who can assassinate one person the fastest, right? But now that's not exactly the case because we're going to see more extended fights here. 7 Strike caught in the middle of nowhere. Oh, Stasis not going to come through in time as 7 Strike falls. Triss trying their best to run away here as well. Goal has been taken down already too.
Wow.
It's going to be 2v3. Oh my god, Caustic in a lot of trouble as Christian just continuously pushes Caustic further and further away from their teammates. That means 2 of Caustic's teammates are down. Christian just has one goal in mind at this point. It is to knock down Caustic. There is the punch through and goodbye to the Genya because Christian knocks him down. That means only one person remaining on Team 6. Team 5 fully eliminated. And this
Wow.
game just gets even more crazier.
Yeah, and that's our first full team eliminated. Now Christine trying to get out of there. Superior, meanwhile, going to take down Wick as well. Oh, the root onto poor Christian. I think this might be the end for them. So much damage coming through, and that's Team 6 going down to the grave as well, unfortunately.
That was a good heads up play there from who is it? From Uzma, because he didn't instantly lock down the root because he knew that the Hyunwoo had bluff. Held out on it until the bluff already came through and then decided to root him. So well done there from Uzma. A lot of these players, again, their conditions are in peak. It's just these small differences throughout each of these fights that are really making the difference. And yet again, there are no decisive factors in regards to who is the deciding dominating force here. And this is what we love to see. Every single team having a chance. Every single team fighting these fights out. I don't know what the heck. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, 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 hold on. Wait, guys,
Hello.
gamers, hold up. Wait, bring it back. Hold on.
Okay,
Wait, bring it
welcome
back.
back,
Hold
guys.
up. Welcome back. Holy, okay. Okay, hold on a second. What? Where are we?
Whose internet just
We
decided
were-
to go on vacation for a few
Yeah,
seconds?
we were in the Matrix there for a second. Hold. That
Oh
was
my.
actually, sorry. We were leaking Clue's script actually for who wins this game. Sorry, guys. Sorry, we almost leaked the script.
Yep.
Oh my god, that looked a little funny. I was like, "Whoa, wait, bring it back." Oh lord, man, Shuvi, only 3 zones left though. Why is that forestry of life still up?
And the meteorite down in beach too.
What happened? But anyways, of course, man. Only 4 teams left. Who is gonna take it right now? It's gonna be a close one.
It's definitely going to be close. If it is a pond final zone, by the way, can I say how messy this is going to be? Like, between these teams right now, right? They have a ton of characters. Okay, Lillipedal tried to get a pork chop there, but didn't work. There is a lot of characters that has so many ways to keep people locked down in these super thin corridors. We saw the Bernice earlier in game number 2. There's a lot of other teams that can do the exact same thing, but maybe even better for the most part. So if it ends up becoming a pawn final zone, we can definitely expect something, like super, super spicy for game number 3. But still, Hospital Final Zone is not bad. Avenue Final Zone we saw during game number 1, still super fun as well. So, oh boy, oh boy,
Oh boy.
oh
All
boy.
right. Oh, the coup de grace coming out. not gonna try and go in though. There's a big bola as well. Ari trying to kite it away as much as possible. That's the main DPS down. Our Silver Pawn Silver Ace going to be able to do it. There's the stun up on the Superior. I believe that's an emote as well, but let's see. Anok trying to go after. So yeah, that healing is insane. But unfortunately, that is Team 3 going down as well.
That emote did like literally nothing for that team, by the way. The healing onto Yugi was literally just... I think the Wick Bleed actually out-damaged the heal from emote.
Something like that. Something like that. It could have been a little bit closer, I think. Maybe I don't know if they didn't have Wick buff, would it have been closer? Because I think Ari still was in a pretty unfortunate position there. So who knows? Yeah. But Hospital Final Zone Shuvi.
Indeed, it is. These temp zones, I don't know, right? Hospital just feels like one of the more open temp zones, even if the one over towards the top is pretty much gated by that center block that kind of blocks a lot of single point entries that you can't do if you can't jump walls. But I don't know. Hospitals is weird. I have no clue who actually has the advantage in this case. Of course, it's just going to go to the team that has more transitions at this point, especially with the Wick buff for Team 2. But there's a lot of sustain remaining on the other teams, and of course I kind of want to see what the items on Lillipedal looks like right now, because that might also determine a lot of the things that are going to be happening here. Do not have full transitions for this character as of right now. The Diamond Shard is going to be very important. We do have some traps up in line already for these teams as well. Pendulum Axes, double guillotines, we saw some Sting Bursts, C4s. Traps are so important this season, man. You gotta do what you gotta do with it.
Yeah, how do you feel about traps right now, like being all over the place?
It's too important, right? It's zone control is the name of the game. These people have kind of gone from just kind of kamikazing into these teams and trying to burst somebody down to fighting for the long game. And that's what I wanted to see for the longest time in Eternal Return. You remember me saying this a long time ago, that like squads and KR was these long drawn out fights, and NA and EU it's very just burst one person and try to take the advantage that way. That is not exactly the case anymore. You got to play for the long run. You got to zone control as much as possible, get what you can get, and then use those small advantages to make the victory for yourself. It seems like that is the name of the game here, especially when traps start coming into the play. You have to admit that that is literally the idea behind what some of these teams are looking for.
Remember, Shuvi, just make EMP drones.
True, and then actually use them.
Exactly. Remember, guys, just make EMP drones. That's always your solution. But this is going to be close. Walking in. They're trying to walk in, at least my apologies. Lillipedal's team trying to walk in here. Uzma just going to be healing up the poke that Lillipedal took, of course. Lillipedal just kind of actually walking on in. No regrets whatsoever. No fear at all. You love to see it. Let's see if Lily's going to be able to do anything with it. Uzma also has some nice transitions. Anok trying to look for something as well. See, they're keeping the VF up. We're trying to walk in right now. Yeah, exactly. Everybody has pretty good timer here. Curious to see. There's the full rainbow as well. Nice, Nico. The dodge out of it. Oh, my lord. The fights are crazy. Pie Master in the back trying to get as much off right now. But there goes Uzma as Anok comes into them. Fruitcake, Pie Master falling down awfully low as well. Superior's team just absolutely at full health. Nico, the last one left of oozing E-Girls. That is unfortunate. Pie Master going down as well. Anok takes down Fruitcake. And that's just the end. Wow. Losing E-Girls is going to take second place in this game. I believe Superior's team will end up taking it. That was insane, Shuvi.
Yep, and this is what happens when you try to third party. If you're the one that third parties, it will work out, especially in these final zones. So just a great opportunity taken there from these three, and they will be able to take away game number 3 here, unless for some reason Nico Nico Sushi on this Mai can 1v3. I highly doubt that, but it is a Mai, right? Surely she's tanky enough to eat all the damage in the world. And as you can see, it's not the case. So goodbye to Nico Nico Sushi, healthy health bars all across the board for everybody in team number 2. They will take away game number 3 here of the night. 12 kills overall for themselves. Just have to check which ones are in the battle zone and which ones are not. Because that archery battle zone, man, oh my god.
Yeah, no, that battle zone. Oh my god, please. It was crazy. Oh, Shuvi. Man, what a crazy, crazy game number 3. These players have been going wicked the entire time, doing so much to give us a great show, and it is most definitely happening here. They are just, oh, it's so amazing to watch.
Yep, and from what I saw, I think it was 12 kills overall, 10 kills outside of the battle zones. So this is gonna jump them in the leaderboards quite massively because remember, we said everyone's scores are actually really, really close right now. So having a game performance like this, especially at game number 3, they will be at a very, very comfortable spot going into game number 4 right now. But of course, as it is a best of 5 here for NA, we're going to be going into a short break as soon as we do see the scores or after, depending on the situation our TO wants to hand us here. Man, what a crazy set of games, man. That is all we can say about these games because there is no other ways to describe these games in a more kind of complete way here. Just way too solid from every single one of our players across the board. We're having some long drawn out fights. We're having some angles being taken to try to assassinate the main DPSer. I think we saw Theodore falling down for Uzma very quickly in some of our fights here. We saw Ari Party getting assassinated. But overall, most of these fights are going into those long drawn out ones where every single mistake will pile up into either your victory or your loss.
Yeah, honestly, oh man, these games they could really go either way. Like, of course, that's kind of obvious to say, but just the way these players have been playing, I thought even with the Wick buff, Superior's team still did have opportunities in that game where they could have gotten taken down. I thought maybe Ari Party's team was going to do it when they were fighting over in Pond, but unfortunate, just it did not work out. But still, a great game to Superior and them. Frankie Doodle Superior and just oh my god, all around just great players along with Anod as well.
Well, we shall see how it goes. We're just waiting for the scoreboard again right now, guys. For you guys, of course, after we check the scoreboard here, make sure you guys get some of your well-deserved break as well, because we've had a lot of games happening here in the past couple of minutes. If you guys were here since EU, then thank you for joining us here for NA as well. These games have been absolutely amazing for us to cast, and for you guys, hopefully you guys have been having quite the experience watching us cast it as well as watching the gameplay. Yeah, okay. Well, okay, so our TO's being lazy right now, and
That's
he's
crazy.
gonna send us to he's gonna send us to a break first. So we'll see you guys back here after the break. Should be about 10 minutes. So again, make sure you guys go get your stretches, go get your water, keep yourselves hydrated, grab a snack, and we'll see you guys back here in 10 minutes.
I'll bring us in. All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Eternal Return Weekly Series number 10 for squads. Once again, I'm Shuvi. I'm sorry, I'm Circadia actually, and maybe I'm Shuvi, could be. I will be joined by Circadia Senpai. You know, Shuvi. Welcome back, brother. How are you, my friend? Did you have a fun break?
Uh, how messed up are some of our introductions going to be? There's got to be some ways that we got to be able to kind of mix it up a little bit more when it comes down to this. But I like the Circadia Senpai part. Maybe
Of
maybe we
course.
can branch out a little bit in the next ones. But yeah, thank you very much. I had a great break myself as well. Hopefully, all of you guys in the chat also had a great break because we still have a lot more action waiting for us than the ones that we just saw. So if you guys didn't get your break, well, are you guys really ready to watch the? I'm pretty sure you guys are, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, two more games here left today. And boy, oh boy, have we been having a time, I will say. And I would like to say, can we go over the scores? But yeah, Shuvi, would you like to talk to us about the scores a little bit, possibly, maybe? Uh huh.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe possibly. I will go over the scores here for post game number 3, and for the people in the stream, we're going to have a little bit of an update in regards to how the scoreboard itself is going to be represented. The kills outside of the parentheses is going to be the total kills that that team has, while the ones inside is going to be the kills that they have inside a battle zone. So right now, let's take a look at this. Team No Flame sitting in first place, 29 overall kills with 10 inside of battle zones, 160 for them. Oozing Eagles will be right behind with 144, 24 and 12 split. Silver Party with 22 and 7 split will be at 122. Haya Papaya 14-2 split, 110. Pepe Makeout 2012 split will be 104. And the Kit sitting at 16-2 split will be at 100 points for that team.
Could go anyway, really, Shuvi. Like we said,
hmm
2 games left. There's a lot of opportunities to still get kills. I honestly think this tournament's. I kind of talked about it, I believe, after the first game, but this tournament is a lot closer than not than I originally thought it was going to be. I shouldn't say that, but the actual scores themselves are
Yep.
closer than I thought they were going to be. Because the teams, of course, all fantastic, but the scores themselves looking very close.
Yeah, it's not common for you and I to see, especially nowadays as well, when, Battlezone kills do really make a difference in regards to not just your lead in the game, but also the scores. There is a little bit of a limiter on this one, but it is very much surprising how close everyone else really is. You're absolutely correct on that one. We haven't seen a tournament like this in a very long time. So very glad to see that, we do have all of our teams having a very solid chance here, even going into game number 4, which is not something you and I get to say quite often. So hopefully, the kids have been playing absolutely amazingly here for the past few games. It's just have been falling flat in regards to cleaning up some of these fights, and especially as it gets later towards the game, if the Nathapon gets hit by multi-pronged attacks while the Hyunyu as well as the Yuki is like in the middle of nowhere, or even I think it was Mai that they were also running to, whichever one, or the Estelle, whatever they were running. It's tough for the Nathapon to stay alive, and we saw that multiple times during games 2 and 3. So hopefully in these next couple of games they find answers to that, or at least have ways to deal with it.
I would like to definitely see that. Do you think we're actually going to see any different comps coming out? Because I believe all 3 games have been the exact same, correct?
Oh, should be the
I'm
case.
not seeing anything different, or trying to remember anything different, or
I think there might have
as
been like 1 or 2 character swaps, but the idea behind the team comps have been pretty much all the same. So it's not really too noticeable, even if they have.
yeah, exactly. I'm hoping, maybe we'll get to see the maybe some forbidden technology, crit Priya, possibly.
Oh, baby.
Anything you're hoping for? Like in all actuality, no memes.
Hmm. Goal likes playing Isaac.
Yeah, we could
So
see an Isaac.
maybe. Yeah, because what Isaac really gives, I think, to the team composition of the kids is it gives another frontliner that actually has damage potential. Because I feel the way that they've kind of set up their team comp, it's very kind of putting all eggs in your one basket on Christian to actually dish out most of the damage, right? So if Christian gets caught out, there's almost nothing really left. The Hanu can just keep punching people around, but it's squads, right? You're not going to be able to do too much because your damage is mostly single target. So if Gold decides to swap over onto Isaac, now I don't know how comfortable he is on Isaac on in squads, or because that character has gotten like a lot of changes, especially when it comes to numbers throughout the past couple of patches. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, well, look at that. Christian
Okay.
on the Sua. Goal on the Kathy and 7 on the Adela. Well, if that's not a change and a half, I don't know what is.
Yeah, that is a little interesting. I like it though. I'm here for it. I love changes like that, changing around the comp a little bit. I mean, it looks like they had it planned. You know what I mean? Maybe they had a
Yeah.
secondary comp they were relying on. You know, if they don't do well the first few games, and they're going to be pulling it out here.
Yep, but the question is, what kind of build is Christian going to be running here, right? Because if you're running the same build as Superior, you're going to end up in Temple, and we know where everyone else is towards the latter portions of Night number 1. Superior, Frankie, and Adot. It's almost predictable at this point exactly where they're going to be going. So I do wonder what Christian's plan is here. Just looking at the augments, looks very similar, considering, it is just going to be Vampiric Bloodline as well as the Fortification, Secondary. It's pretty standard on Sua, nothing too crazy there.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And more match. Look at this. We got more teams matching, I believe,
Yep.
because it is. I believe Ghost Team is now matching, if I'm not mistaken, matching the borders.
Oh, I think they were doing that before, actually. I
If
don't
I'm
think they
not
did it in
mistaken.
game 1, but then they changed it around, so extra point to them.
Yeah, exactly. No, I completely agree. But as far as this goes, I think it's just going to be, kind of a normal game. I'm still, of course, going to be watching Ghoul's team more than anything. But let's see how game number 5 plays out. Game number
Yeah,
4,
this is
sorry.
gonna be
Close enough.
this is gonna be yeah, exactly.
All right, yeah.
We've done too many games that you could say game 5, but for you and me, it'd be like game 4 plus 5. So it's technically game 5, just in a little bit of a roundabout way. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, dude.
Yeah, no, exactly. See, the thing is, our North American tournament organizer, only giving us a 5-minute break instead of the Europe,
True.
the EU standard law 10-minute break, and
Yeah,
Frankie
what's
died.
with that? Okay.
I mean, I don't think Frankie gets another remake though, if I'm not mistaken, because they already had one game 1, didn't they?
Oh, well, he is typing.
But the thing is,
Remake. There we go. Maybe it's like per
okay.
game. I don't even remember all the rules
Oh,
entirely, dude.
oh, it looks like he didn't crash. He can't move.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see
it's
the
like an actual bug.
yeah,
Like I remember
yeah. If it's
getting
a
this a
bug, I
couple
get
of
it.
times. Yeah.
Yeah, no, makes sense, of course. But yeah, as far as crashes and stuff goes, oh man, I don't know. Sometimes I've seen, oh god, those multiple crashes, they can just absolutely kill you.
Even more so than that, I feel like the worst part of it is, if you're playing like a rank game, for example, you crash. So that's one. You
Yeah,
log back in, you start late, which is two, and then you also can't move, which is three. You can't leave the game, which is four. You got a force shutdown, that's five. It's like the wombo combo of some of these bugs that just lead after one another. It just kind of get you demoralized. But when it happens in a tournament, we do have remakes. That's why they're there. It's there on purpose. Although Frankie being the only one to kind of eat every single one of these remakes right now is I don't know if that's really all dandy for Mr. North America TO over here. I wonder what he's thinking.
yeah.
No, it's fine. You
Ah,
don't.
yes,
No,
my
it's fine.
apologies. Oh no, it was because Frankie. No, it was because Frankie did. It wasn't a remake for Frankie. It was because he was on. Yeah. Oh my god. No, I know. Oh my goodness. Today has just been. It has been a crazy day for these lobbies, huh?
Yeah, just NA doing an NA.
Oh no, but it's okay. It's all good. It's just dang.
Dying.
Ay ay ay. Hopefully oh man. Hopefully next time I don't know. But of course, we will be waiting for everybody to get back in the lobby and then go one more time. But yeah, I don't know. Not much to talk about when it comes to the lobby. Like we said, we kind of talked about Ghoul's team already, kind of running a little bit of a different comp. It was the what was it, the Sua, Adela, and Kathy, which I think is going to be a little bit of a fun watch. But other than that, the other 5 teams staying the same.
Yep. They all have a certain plan in mind. And again, you and I have talked about this throughout the entire course of the night here. No team is too dominant today. Usually we see Team No Flame being the one that just kind of steamrolls entire lobbies, and it almost seems like they're unstoppable. But to a certain level, it seems like there are other teams that have ways to deal with it. So kind of happy that we are seeing things like this, especially in a tournament caliber of this nature. I'm seeing Shuichi from Ghost, although I thought he picked Hazi. Okay, there we go. Yeah, don't scare me like that, Ghost. Oh man, I don't want another remake. I want these games to
Yeah,
go.
I was gonna say, please God, I love NA, but please, please give me. I'm trying to get in
You
this
know,
game,
you guys
Shuvi.
are our home, but jeez.
I was like, please, I'm trying to get in this game.
Yep.
Hi, yeah, yeah. But yeah, still this game and one more after that to go. Oh man, this team, or this game. My apologies. It's gonna be a good one. I'm like I said, really gonna be paying attention to Ghoul's team this time, of course, with that composition. Um, I think they have. My thing is they have great pick potential. Is my
Hmm.
one big thing. They of course have Sua for the stun. They have Adela for the stun, and then they have Ghoul for, of course, the root
Stun.
or the or technically if it goes into a well, it is a stun. But if it if it's not, it's just that little root.
Yeah,
Still good.
I will say their augments really signify one thing, and they are going for that pick version,
Damage.
right?
Damn.
Because well, yeah, no, of course. But you take a look at those augments, and like that's a pick comp right there and a half, right? Take a look at Adela augments nowadays, and I talk about this quite often nowadays as well. But I'll reiterate once again: there's two different gameplay style methods of Adela nowadays, and one is the frailty, the other is the red sprite. Red spray you use a lot more when you're trying to go for these long drawn out fights. The frailty, especially if you bring it in team mode, you're targeting one person and that one person only. So slap it on with a Kathy that's running Amdro. You gotta burst somebody. Otherwise, you really don't have that much damage after all of your augments are gone. So again, you said we're going to be looking at Gold's team. That's the reason why I want to be looking at them. Can they actually get those burst rotations off to eliminate that one person and either continue the fight or leave? They have the options to do so. A lot of them have ways to get in and out of fights very, very quickly. The question is, how will their game plan be like?
Yeah, I do wonder where they're going to be meeting up and everything. And we see Caustic with the little emote there. Thank you. We love the emotes in games. I remember back in the day, back in the long forgotten days of the year 2020, the very first time emotes were banned, the notorious white flag conundrum back in the days of our forefathers, well, which in this case was also me. But I will never forget the original Mana Wing tournament. I don't know how many people were there for that. That's an old tournament. Holy.
Yep.
Oh man, that was oh, that was before the whatchamacallit.
The RCL days, even.
It was before that was before ranked even existed.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
I'm trying to remember who all was in that tournament even, but that was I think it was Kira. Um
Some
oh
good
god.
names.
Yeah, some very old names as well. Esther, I think, was there as well, probably. But Christian looks like they're actually going to be locking Mocktal up. The dashing gentleman doesn't actually matter because there's the stun and everything. A coup de grace goes out, but unfortunately, that will not be enough. Mocktal is going to be our first down of game number 4.
Well, they did assassinate somebody, if that's technically what counts as assassination. They picked
Yeah.
off a target and went for it. So already this team is succeeding in regards to what their main goal is.
Nope.
And now that also means that their original idea of picking up that cemetery tree of life should still stay consistent, even with a
Cool.
slightly separate team composition there. Lily Petal will have to run away as 7 Strike continuing to chase this, but Ari Party and Mactel, there's a lot of people around here. I don't know if that's exactly what you want
Yeah.
to go for. Goal will miss the suture. No one's on the cemetery tree of life yet as of right now. Team 2 just doing their usual, picking up their own, although Caustic picking up the tree of life over in cemetery. That will be a simple pickup and an escape there for the Jenny.
Yeah, that Jenny. I really like Caustic's build. I forgot to mention it during game 1, but it's Malachite with Amp. which I was kind of thinking about that the other day when I was reading the patch notes at least, because it kind of makes sense honestly. The vigor that you get from Malachite combined with the attack speed from Helmet, of course you don't want to be running the arm piece as well because I believe that also gives vigor. So it honestly makes a lot of sense to be running like this. Now, they also pick up a great upgrade. Eye of Horus, which if you want to hover over it for me real fast, also actually gives 25% attack speed now as well, if I'm not mistaken. It's either 25%. So honestly, it's a great buff to Jenny that I feel like a lot of people might have overlooked.
Yep, consistency is what you and I have always talked about for Jenny when it comes to this patch as well as the previous patch. And what more consistency can you get as a what is it as a Jenny than Malachi when we talk about 30 ammo and just so much damage coming out for literally everything in the kit of Caustic. And luckily for them, picking up of course, the Tree of Life down in Cemetery for free means that the Eye of Horus comes out, they have Biotic Infusion, they have Vigor, they have the Amp, they have the additional health from Nightingale too. This is pretty much the best scenario that Caustic could be looking for this early into the game, sitting on the racing helmet and everything. This is a de facto crit build just on Amp, which is the way to build Jenny right now. Although this is looking spicy. Christian almost getting taken down here. Oh, actually, Christian comes back in. Gold getting taken down here as well. 7 Strike, I don't think has... Oh, the checkmate anymore. This is looking problematic. They do get a decent knife fork, and they're dead. Team 6 all gone and done. Oh, no.
Definitely not what you want to see there, especially out of a team that just switched their comp with only one game left. Oh, there's our Duende going out, just able to dodge that coup de grace. One kill, but the thing is that Play Dead is active. Pie Master and Ghost, it is up to them with Fruitcake down. Let's see if Ghost is going to be able to do it. Low SP right now for Ghost. Caustic resting on the other side of the tree. Now one goes down as well. Mac calling out to 2v2. Looks like you're going to be trying to res Fruitcake right now. Pie Master is actually going to be protecting. Now Pie, very nice knock into the wall there. The knock up as well, and that'll be taking Caustic down. Triss going to have to run away.
Yeah, Caustic kind of dashed into the center of the blue there, unfortunately, but it is still okay. It's only day number 2. That means the only loss that they really take is the alpha at this point, and just a lot of time being spent here. 3 teams hanging around the inside of pond at the moment. Frankie picking up those little gauges on the other side, just kind of, you know, nullifying the amount of work that the other teams have to do to try to get that gauge back down. But that means a potential fight is brewing over in pond right now. There we go, Silverpaw taken down to about half HP. Coup de grace is absolutely amazing, but it's actually Anot that manages to pick up the kill over onto the Elena. Oh, this is not looking good. Anot single-handedly holding off 3 people at once, and now the entire crew has joined the fray. Lilypetal gets taken down. Silver Ace also gets taken down. Anot sitting at very low health, but Frankie Doodle also joins the fray. At this point, there's no more space to run away to. Exclusive comes out to try to save Uzma as much as possible, but look at the health bars. They can just interchange who is fighting in this area. Uzma just gets slapped by the Odyssey. Nico Sushi tries to buy as much time, but we saw this earlier over in the hospital. There is no way that this Mai is going to be able to get out of this one, and it seems like yet another battle zone went out for team number 2. There we go, and a lot of kills picked up inside of that zone. 4 overall.
Yeah, great job by them to be able to win that battle zone. Now, unfortunately, Lilypetal going to be knocked down again. Oh, how sad. Nico will come back up to meet up with Uzma down here. Dock, it looks like the Meteorite will be here. Fruitcake going to be spawning in the dock. Of course, they're going to be resting a little bit here. That Sapphire Protocol coming out. Honestly, such a good passive, too. There's so much to it. I feel like that's one of the most not underrated, I should not say that. That is, like, not talked a lot about with Theo, of just how much it does. It gives you invisibility outside of a bush. It gives you a shield. It gives you reduced cooldowns off auto attacks. It's just, there's so much to it. I think it's personally...
about it.
I think it's... personally, I think it's a bit overloaded.
At least they fixed a bug with that thing that enables you to just consistently go back into it.
Oh,
back and forth,
yeah.
back and forth. That was absolutely toxic when they come to deal with. Fruitcake is here. Okay, that's a
Duende.
pretty okay. Oh,
Duende.
Okay, that's another
Duende.
Fruitcake's gonna get taken down here, but to be fair, he was just kind of doing that on his own. If something came out of that, then it would have been a miracle. If something didn't come out of that, that wouldn't have been surprising.
That would have been a little bit funny there. Lily Petal, meanwhile, going to be picking up that Tree of Life over in Hospital. Feels weird that it's only night number 2. Why does it feel like it's longer? I don't know why. Is it just me?
Jafar been crazy.
Exactly. Now game 5 is just going to feel like an absolute year. You know what I mean? It's going to be there's going to be a lot riding on that game, though, is my thing. It's going to be a very tense game.
Yeah, and because of the Lumia Marathon format as well, everyone's still trying to get as many points as possible. This is a tournament where every one of our teams here are looking for points in the Lumia Marathon. So until the end, even if you're down towards the bottom of the leaderboard, you got to get whatever points you can to get the small amounts of additional points, right? Because it's top 6 throughout the entire season. We've had multiple tournaments already happening across the board. Tag team, solos, duos, squads now as well. There are teams with a massive amount of points, so if you start missing out on these small amounts that you have to collect throughout some of these tournaments, man, it might kind of hurt you in the long run. So we'll see how that goes. Battle zone for Peach, about to pop in about 25 seconds here, although Uzma, slight mispositioning here. They're going to get taken down pretty low, although the exclusive kind of repositioning them, not exactly where they want to be, although they're still alive. Look at that. Caustic getting taken down pretty low here, about 9 seconds until we do have the battle zone itself popping, and it is going to be a full-on disengage here. A lot of utility still remaining for many of our teams here. Bactel and Triss, they find Uzma yet again. There we go. The Theodore is going to get taken down, but on the other hand, Bactel gets taken down here too. Caustic trying their best to try to follow up on Triss. Triss needs to try doing something here as well. Nico Sushi, or is it going to be Lily Petal? There's a lot of damage still left on this dual sword crit Yuki right now. Shields all over the place. The effective health absolutely massive right now. Caustic, perfect positioning from Triss. They need to try denying every single initiation over onto this Jenny at the moment. Red carpet is actually pretty perfect. Dual sword rampage out, but Nico Sushi goes back in. The taunt comes back in. There's the exclusive coming out, and this seems almost done and dusted. Oh my god, man, the shield from Crusader armor doing a lot of work. Caustic, keep on running, running. The plate that comes through as well. What more is there to do for these guys? There's so much that they're doing. The positioning is perfect, the initiations are perfect, but the timer's about to pop here. No, Caustic gets taken down. Triss needs to do a little bit more work. Oh, how much SP items does Triss have? No, the coup de grace comes through. And Lily Petal finishes out that beach battle zone. Wonderfully played there from both teams, but in the end, Lily Petal and Nico Sushi, beautiful fight and positioning.
And now another fight over here in Avenue, and what a huge ult from Pie Master, combined with the Paradiso. Oh wait, there's the Bola out as well. Hold on, it's being turned a little bit. Hold on, that Bola's still going actually. Oh my god. I don't know, Silverpaw going to be able to do it. Fruitcake, not a lot of SP left. Oh, Silverpaw's actually just going to leave. That was a very nice Bola, but unfortunately it was a little bit too late in the fight for them. Oh, man. That's so unfortunate there, Shuvi. And that's just going to be Silverpaw having to rat, but were we seeing a third party? A-Not. Actually, I'm sorry, it was just A-Not. My apologies. I saw A-Not. I was like, oh, wait, A-Not's by themselves.
What did Super and Frankie die?
I guess they just, some other time,
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Wow.
Well, unfortunate
well, they died right there, so surely it happened before we panned over.
Surely, of course. Whew. Man, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. This game, these sets of games have gone over my expectations to how exciting they were going to be. I knew it was squads. I knew it was going to be fun. I didn't expect this many kills overall. These teams are bloodthirsty, man. They want kills. They want these fights.
I completely agree. One thing I was going to bring up about the battle zones. Did you see the fact that battle zones are actually going to have rezzing now?
Oh, really? Like in...
Yeah,
oh,
in squad,
was that in the...
it was in the roadmap.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's right.
That's
for those of you guys who are unaware, they started updating the Korean roadmap again. So if you guys are interested in seeing
the English
content, the English one too. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Check the roadmap because there's a lot of interesting stuff, just like the one that you guys heard from Circadia. Wow, trivia.
Yeah, exactly. I might actually pull that up so we have some stuff to talk about. Well, Wick is up. It looks like Caustic actually probably going to aggro Wick over the wall. We also are getting the revamped tutorial next patch as well, if you didn't know. But yeah, the battle zones.
Doing that in season 10, or like the official.
So this is going to be the very basic tutorial. But during the release roadmap, we are going to get the choice tutorials, basically like the optional ones. So the tutorial that's going to be updated is like the very basic, you know, like you know. But the other thing about battle zones, so it says you can revive fallen allies in duo and squads. The shuttles will explode even if a basic attack is used, and stacks accumulate when attacking. It says skills stacks accumulate while attacking shuttles. So I would guess that is stuff like Mize pins, for example.
So are they going to be reverting the changes they did to like Aiden, Zahir, and
I
maybe
so
like Salute?
my thing is, for example, I kind of think that it just so yeah, it quite literally just says skills parentheses stacks accumulate when attacking shuttles. So when it says skills, I guess it might not be Aiden's autos, but only the skills like the Q, E, and W. If I would take it.
Well, but the thing is, Aiden's Q counts as an auto attack,
Oh yeah, no,
so
of course.
I
Ooh,
do
I'll tell you.
wonder about. I mean, we'll figure it out next patch, right?
Yeah, of course, but you know,
Yeah, we can always theorize. That's what I always say in my patch note review videos too. But like, we can always theorize things, but we never know what actually happens until we see the physical patch itself. Although for Anot, satellite radar did kind of alert everyone to where he was, so maybe that might be one of those things that, without really reading into, he's not going to have too much of an option, but he's just hiding
the
out in the
Dojon.
corner. The problem right now is the fact that there is a long distance that he has to travel, but oh, Lily Petal eating some timer for this. That's actually crazy right now, man.
Oh no,
They're
wait, are
all
they?
eating timer for this. Oh no, wait, Nico Nico Sushi. Okay. Whoa,
Oh
okay.
no, they went to just check.
Wow.
That is kind of funny though. Oh no. Are they? I'm surprised they're not checking that.
I know. It's like the one
That
place that a lot of veteran
exactly.
players will have to check, right? It's like that one spot that
Oh,
everybody that played Eternal
fruitcake.
Return for a long time knows about.
Do you see fruitcake? Holy, oh my goodness, they were on full Exodia. Look at that. That's a pretty stacked Camillo if I've ever seen one.
Surely he doesn't get one shot and he just gets like all dwindled
Surely,
off it.
of course, of course, Shuvi, of course. And they do have the EMPs in their inventory. Lovely. But we do have 2 solos this game, which is very interesting. Oh boy. Uh-oh. No, run, Silverpaw. Run! Run, they need to run. Or skate, they need to skate. I skate away. And now Anot's gonna have to definitely TP into one of these 3 zones. But the question is, where will Anot teleport to, Shuvi?
That is the question. I think he's just going to be waiting until the zone itself pops. No, he's not going to be waiting at all. Cemetery is his option right underneath the other counterpart of the solos. Misses that camera inside of the bush, so he's going to be a little bit not exactly happy about where he is. He does have traps in his inventory right now, setting up for double guillotines in a couple of moments here. There we go. There's one, and the other set should also be finished building up here. Silverpaw just sitting inside of that bush can hear everything going on, but of course Silverpaw does not want to move at all. So let's see what ends up happening here.
Oh,
There's the camera. There's the yeah, they know exactly what's going on here now. Okay,
what's going on
camera's
here?
going down all over the place. Silverpaw now knows this as well. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you just kind of have to respect the fact that you're just trying your best to stay alive with one another as well. So it is going to be the case here with Silverpaw and Anot. Those 2 characters are literally just never going to kill each other, too, by the way, in a straight 1v1. So there's no point in them fighting at all right now.
Oh man, this is they're just still sitting there.
They gotta walk in soon, though. 50 seconds.
What is this?
Oh my god, man.
I mean, okay, but anyways, let's see what's gonna happen over here. Uh-oh. I thought that I thought something crazy was oh no!
No!
Okay.
Run!
Oh my god, the love story.
I think it was because Ana was crafting cameras that the pigs
Yeah.
came up and
Oh, that's funny. Oh man, unfortunate there. But yeah, now let's see.
Oh, they're in the exact same place again.
Yeah, oh my god. Star-crossed, truly. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see, are they gonna... They're not even gonna aggress on each other again. There's no point. Oh, the satellite radar.
Walk down to each other, wave again, come on.
Is it gonna be a baton angle, you know? Okay, let's see.
It's
Silverpaw
tough.
slowly inching their way up towards the reception desk. You know, we say, okay, okay, little bit of fighting. You know, okay, comes over
What do you
into the
think?
OR. Yeah, they kind always remember NA never alone, Shuvi.
Yeah, that is the motto that we run off of in this server right now. Okay, well, 20 seconds until we have our temp zones popping here. We have 3 full teams and we have 2 rats staying alive. Both of them very tanky. I think A0 is the one with a timer disadvantage right now though, because they did have to walk inside of course, that temp zone of the restricted area up in alley to get themselves out of school. Silverpaw doesn't really have an avenue in here either, though, being in Elena. 51 seconds remaining for the team of Blue, 44 seconds, and 27 on the side of Lilypetal right now.
What
Adot
is the...
and Silverpaw are looking for angles. There is the ultimate coming down from the Elena. Silverpaw and Adot just kind of poking away at each other, doing absolutely nothing up against each other right now. There is the Frozen over onto Fruitcake. Pie Master is still staying alive in a straight up 1v3 situation. Look at all those traps going down on the ground. Who's gonna get taken out here first? Silverpaw, run. Adot, no, you gonna get taken down here as well. Silverpaw runs all the way down towards the south side. Will get taken down here first. Anot will soon follow. Goodbye. Ghost Electricity picks up that kill, falling alongside one another. What a fate in the end it was. There we go. The ultimate from Theodore coming out. Full Rainbow was amazing. What is happening in this final zone? We have 3 players still alive from both of our teams here. 16 seconds remaining. The timer on the side of Lilypetal is not looking too great. She will end up popping here. Goodbye. It's 2v3. No, a 1v3 now as Uzma also fell down. And that's going to be Nico Sushi going down as well. Team 5 picking up yet another game for themselves here. Team Haya Papaya with 9 kills overall will be able to take away first in game number 4.
Haya Papaya coming out on top for this. That was definitely a North American level game, if I have to say so myself.
We got everything.
How do you feel about that? Yeah, we got the whole 9 yards. We got remakes. We got crashes. We got bank accounts being swapped. We got the whole 9 yards, like I said,
yeah.
Shuvi. Oh no, that was a fun game to watch. That was a great game. I really enjoyed the ending there in Hospital. Oh man, Hospital final zones are kind of hectic.
Yeah, as I said, it's kind of like pretty straightforward for the most part because there's nothing too crazy that happens in it, right? Except for that little like middle block, but it didn't really matter too much in this game either. It's just was there. No one was really attacking over it. No one was trying to use it as a damage denial source. It just the fight just kind of happened and everyone just kind of clustered in towards the inside of the waiting room area and after that it's just absolute chaos. So interesting final zone that we had over in Hospital. That's probably one of the more chaotic and the hectic ones that we're going to be getting here, assuming we do get another Hospital final zone. But we can see how important those traps are, man. We saw Lilypetal's team getting jumped on by 2, 3 different teams all at once, and they still managed to stay alive for that long, which is in and of itself an absolute feat. So traps are very important in Season 8. You got to control your zone, and you got to control it well.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And now, one game left, Shuvi. Who is going to be able to take home the NAERWS number 10 squads victory?
And you know what the funnier thing is? Haya Papaya, even after their first place finisher in game number 1, they've been slowly trailing in regards to their overall points. And now that they won another game here with 9 total kills outside of the battle zone, 7 total kills outside of the battle zone out of the 9 that they got, they'll be catching up a lot. So the point differences in the standings, it's going to be even closer than before here as well. Remember, Anot, Frankie Doodle, and Superior got taken out pretty early on. We had the kids unfortunately falling down pretty early on as well. This is gonna be very close, man. Like overall, this entire tournament all just hinges on game number 5, even more so than any other tournaments that you and I have casted in a very, very long time.
Yeah, it's just been a true. It's been a blast today. I think my brain is slowly winding down though after almost 5.5 hours of casting. I think I think our brains are turning off slowly, Shuvi.
we're getting to that point where we're all just you know how if you have you ever done one of those like super long streams that towards the end you just kind of get that adrenaline burst and then right
Yeah,
after
the
that you
second win.
instantly crash. Yeah.
Yeah.
That feels like what we're going through right now. We're just kind of getting to that point where we're getting a little bit tired. Maybe in game 5 we'll get that super adrenaline burst and then right afterwards we're just dead.
Remember, like, oh, there we go. Scores are here, Shuvi. And look at this.
Oh my god,
Wow.
it's so
So
close.
close. No flame. Out there in first place right now with 188 points, trailing by 4, will be oozing e-girls, and trailing by only 10 will be Haya Papaya, and fourth is going to be Silver Party with 160, Pepe Makeout in fifth with 144, and the kids in sixth right now with 110. This is going to be a very close game.
Bruh. This is
Yeah.
this is what you genuinely call down to the wire. Oh my god, this is like
Yeah,
textbook
literally.
definition of it.
You love to see it, though. I am very, very pumped for our final game of the day, Shuvi. And then, unfortunately, Clue has to take us back to Seoul so we can go back to Dumbledore's basement.
Yep, where I's gonna be stepping on the wires, and we just have to somehow get the duct tape out and try to repair it as soon as we can.
Yeah, exactly. And then we will be revived on Friday for ERM again.
Oh yeah, yeah, we have a lot and a lot and a lot of Eternal Return competitive coming up. Next weekend
I
is
mean,
also going to be quite chaotic, so make sure you guys keep up to date with ER Esports. I've been talking about that the entirety of Season 8, but even more so of a time, especially now that we're kind of at the crux of Season 8 as well.
yep.
We're just barely reaching that kind of halfway point of the season, so everything that comes after this, we're slowly going down towards the end game, the Lumia Marathon finish. It's on the horizon. You know, we can
Yeah.
already kind of see it at this point. The expected results, not exactly, of course, but the fact that the event is coming along, we can imagine it now.
We will be there for the NA finals, and the EU finals, and the ERM finals, and then something other finals. And then, thank God I'm not in college, so I don't have finals. You know?
Yeah, true.
I just
Oh
realized
man.
these are like our midterms right now. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm so dead inside. But anyways, we are almost filled up with this lobby. Just a few more players left, and then gonna be time, Shuvi.
Is going to be indeed a time. It was another fun weekend, honestly. You know, we
Yeah,
got again, it feels really weird just only casting on a Sunday after such a long time of casting either throughout the entire weekend or we have like a Saturday Sunday weekend. But this is fun. I love the fact that the weekly series have kind of gotten revitalized thanks to the marathon, and even more kudos to the tournament organizers, of course, Manto over on EU, and for NA that weirdo. I forgot who his name was, but uh, they're doing amazing just keeping up with this every single week. Like it's great that they're being able to keep up to date with stuff like this. How do you do this every week, man? Well, but then again, we're the ones also doing
I was
this
gonna
every
say,
week.
look at us. Hello. I was gonna say hello. We do it too. Hello. Look at us. We're like, I mean, dude, we get to spend our birthdays Friday basically just casting at 5 in the
True.
morning.
That
True.
is very true. Hold on a second. The ninth is oh my god, I have to go to
Yeah.
sleep early on my birthday
Yeah.
because we gotta wake up and do
Yeah.
ERM. Oh
Yeah,
my.
exactly. And I have to fix my sleep schedule this week to go back on an absolutely degen sleep schedule. And
We're
then
just prepping ourselves.
yeah, exactly. I mean, but dude, we get to spend our birthdays kind of together. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
Yeah, just a little bit. Although yours is on a Wednesday, mine's on a Thursday, so it's not exactly,
sure.
but
Next
it's
year.
like,
Next year. Don't worry.
oh yeah, there you go. Next year.
Let me check the calendar. Actually, hold on.
I'm doing that right now too. It is, you're right. 8th and the
Yeah.
ninth, right there. It is a Thursday and a Friday, so surely, theoretically, if we have another
Sure.
ERM that
Yeah,
weekend,
exactly. And we're gonna be put up in a penthouse in Korea. You know what I mean?
there
Exactly.
you
Yeah,
go.
exactly. Exactly.
Live
Surely.
audience and
Exactly.
everything.
I mean, there's still. I would love that though. You know, imagine we become like we're able to go over there and do something like that. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Ugh. One day.
One
One day.
day.
One day.
One day. Well, we do have everyone in the lobby. I think we're just waiting one quick second for one of our players to get ready here. It's game 5. It is where all the marbles are. It's where all the wires are drawn. Is that even correct? Where all the lines are drawn. There we go. Where all the wires come down to
I don't
this.
know,
I don't even know
something
anymore at this
something
point. It's
Among Us,
something,
like,
something.
sus.
Analogies, funny.
A Clue was in med bay. I don't know. Like, I don't. Clue was sus. Manto was in electrical doing scores or something. I don't know, Shuvi.
Yeah, Clue vented, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, Clue vented.
Yep.
I saw Clue vent in production.
Yep.
All right. Oh, Shuvi, hold me.
Yes. I need you to hold me too, man. Well,
Oh, in my local movie theater, they're doing Titanic for Valentine's Day. You know,
oh.
so
Hmm.
what's going on with that? You know,
Well,
okay.
okay, maybe the first half makes sense, and then maybe they kick you out for the second half part. But it's like,
Wait,
um,
for what?
for Titanic, like the first half of Titanic is kind of like, no, am I getting it wrong? I don't know. Whatever, man. At this point, I'm lost. I said
Oh
some
man,
super sus things that didn't really mean it to be that way, and I think Chad and you have also caught on to that. But we're here at
that's
the
okay.
end. We're at our peak right now of Eternal Return, and we're gonna go into game number 5 for the character selection screen,
Oh
and
yeah,
no crazy business here, as the final game also matters in the long run for the Lumia Marathon scores.
exactly. After this, I can go back to watching my AI generated Seinfeld.
Well, there you go.
Oh my God, wait, Clue, have you? I gotta talk to you after this, Clue. But anyways, we're gonna go back into it. No more AI generated Seinfeld. Right? I'm surprised, Clue. Have you not seen that yet? Oh my God. But that's gonna be fun. Um, no, no different picks though. There's
Well, we
I
got
hate to say
one.
it. Do we? Where?
Yeah, it's fruitcake on Jackie.
Oh, my apologies. No more
Oh.
weak Halo.
So it's
Oh
just
my.
like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry. It is, and it's gonna be the Dagger Jackie as well. I wonder what the augment is gonna be. Could be bitter. Could be ironclad. Hold on. Wait.
Ceiling factor.
Wait. Is it gonna be healing? Is it healing fat? Oh,
Yeah.
I wanted to see an ironclad.
Yeah, me too. That would be fun. I remember, a big portion, a big reason as to why Jackie was nerfed in recent times, although this was mainly I think for dual sword specifically. Ironclad nerfs for dagger happened like a few patches ago, so it hasn't exactly been something that's like, mattering right now. But dual sword with ironclad I heard do was like nigh unstoppable, which is why they had to really quickly put out nerfs to dual sword. Although that
Yeah.
patch where they specifically said, "Hey, we're nerfing dual sword," they just killed attack power on Jackie, so it wasn't really a dual sword. Like you and I talked about this too, right?
Yeah, we did talk about that a little bit a while
Yeah, it's
ago, but
weird.
oh, oh,
Oh.
okay. I am excited for this though. Like we did talk about beforehand, the scoreboard. We are on. Oh my God, my back. I think I need to go to a chiropractor. But the scores are going to be pretty close. Like we said, it's going to be very, very close, Shuvi. I'm really excited to see how this game turns out. I felt bad because the kids, Ghoul, Seven Strike, and Christian, they got grief super early last game.
Yeah, this is a team comp that needs to kind of pick a target and then take them out and then use that advantage. But instead, they got a couple of those, and then towards the later portions of the fight, they just kind of got jumped on and got assassinated individually by themselves instead, which is not exactly what you want to be seeing as that specific team setup. You gotta be the one that jumps on the other ones, which means information is going to be key for those guys. Vision, of course, CCTV, everything that you can get in regards to information, you gotta get because you gotta target that one person, knock him down super fast, set up for the CC chain as well, so for no retaliation whatsoever, and then pray that you have the damage, which theoretically, looking at their comp and their augments, they should. So we'll see how that goes.
Listen, this is not a sponsored stream whatsoever. All I'm saying is Walmart has these 99-cent flavored waters that go absolutely insane. These things,
I see. I see. Okay,
Listen,
well,
listen. I'm
that
sitting,
was so out of left park. That was so out of
dude.
like left
It's
field that
because
even our
my throat is so absolutely parched right now. I am like, dude, that beach battle zone earlier absolutely wrecked me.
I will say I completely agree with you, but that was so like out of left field that even our voice in the heavens had to join in for a little bit of the afterthought on that one. So quite an
Oh man,
interesting prospect that you let us know. Thank you so much for that, by the way. Maybe I'll try it in the future, but
of
quite
course.
surprising.
Listen, all I'm saying is pretty good. But Ghost actually looks like they might get Oh, nice spot of there to knock Silverpaw away while they were trying to skate towards them. Fruitcake as well, getting pretty low up here. Looks like nobody's going to be able to finish off that kill, of course. We do see Uzma going around the corner. Wait, actually. Uzma kill. Okay, no, it doesn't look like it actually. Fruitcake, I believe, just going to be able. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Okay, no, that does not do enough damage, unfortunately. That is going to be Fruitcake just running away. And now night one is upon us with these Tree of Lives. Meteorites as well up on the map, and it looks like it's pretty calm right now, huh?
Very much is. People just kind of getting poked out slowly but surely. Silver looking for an angle here, but I don't know if that's exactly where you want to be at the moment as the Selena. So going to be trying to run around is going to be this character and player. There is the ultimate from the from the Tazia, not exactly doing too much. And yeah, still a very quiet game here. Nothing too crazy happening. It is the final game, so people not really risking too much at this stage in the game, which is completely fine for the most part, right? Like you just want to see these players just getting to that mid to late game where they're going to be a lot more comfortable in their fighting prowess. A couple of their transitions up and online and ready to go. Although this is a bit of a change up. Superior actually not opting to go for the totem. Is that going to be an upgrade over onto Anot? Oh wait, no, there it is. Okay, I was gonna say it
Yeah.
wasn't there for like a split second. We might have been looking over at who is it? Yeah, there we go. We might have been looking at Christian's build. Okay, that got me confused for a second.
Yeah, no, that totem is a mainstay definitely for Superior. They're always able to get that Temple Tree of Life, goes right into the totem. And it's such a good pick. I definitely think it's influenced a lot of these other teams to start building totem. I think before Superior was building it, we didn't see a lot of teams end up taking totem. But now, of course, these last month or two, I will say, a lot of people have caught on to building totem, and it's just a fantastic item. Is able to protect the frontliner if they want to go a little bit more crazy, able to protect the backline if they're a little bit more vulnerable, like a Bernice or a Nathapon or something like that. But just great. I think it's been great to, see the squads meta kind of, evolve these last few months, especially with it being the main game mode now and most of our tournaments being focused towards it. I've been having a lot of fun watching it.
Yeah, especially you as the squad connoisseur of North
Oh, of
America,
course,
the forever true and tested, right? Since season 1.
season 0.
Well, yeah, that is true. Even before season 0, let's go back to those days.
Yeah, even when I was playing other video games, these squad. Ooh, Silver Ace trying to get an engage over here. Ari, meanwhile, getting a little bit lit up in the back. There's a very nice coup de grace. Is it going to be enough, though? Ari, I don't know if they're going to be able to do enough damage. Frankie gets frozen, just about to fall down. That's the first kill. But Ari getting locked up here, unfortunately. Now it's going to be a 2v2. Silver Ace and Silver Paw over here. They're going to be split up, though. Silver Ace versus Anot. Anot almost exuviated. Silver Paw, meanwhile, not looking good for Anot Superior. Let's see. Oh, no. There's the lockup. Nice dashing gentleman out of it, though. But Silverpaw is back. Full health. Let's see how this is going to work. Anot needs to build up that VF and fast. Superior's almost getting taken out. But there, Silverpaw, are you going to be able to help out Silver Ace? The Silvers. There goes Silver Ace. Now it's a 1v2. Superior not able to get taken down here. And I think this battle zone will go to Anot, Superior, and Frankie. No flame at all.
Yeah, that's such a tough one to do. Like, for Team No Flame, even if one person falls, the benefit of that team composition is that all of the other two players can still fight on their own relatively well. Sua, Ekion, you name it. Sua, Sylvia, like, Ekion, Sylvia, you can name any combination. They will still fight it extremely well. A Elena as well as a two-handed sword Yuki kinda lacks the damage there. They really need that Bernice if they want to get a lot of things done. It will be the Clottering, pulled for Frankie here, still opting to go for that item. The shield definitely a priority when it comes to some of these fights. Still very important for the additional stats as well as the effective HP. There's the word I'm looking for that you do get out of that item. But more fights still continuing through. Caustic actually going to be able to pull in a couple people with that acceptance speech. Lily Petal going in here. Theodore, a lot of damage set up. There we go. One player down. MacTail getting taken down almost immediately. Caustic is going to also have to burn their play dead here as well. 30 seconds until we do have this Tree of Life spawning. That means Triss is going to have to fully back away. Caustic as well as MacTail down on the ground.
Man, what a fight there as well. That was such a beautiful fight. Holy. And it's crazy to see Ghost and them go down as well. Man, how unfortunate there for them. But thankfully, Triss, able to just kind of walk away there a little bit, able to get out, thankfully. So that means Team 5 still has a little bit of a fighting chance here. But this is going to be, like we talked about before, a little bit of a nail biter of a game. A lot of these teams just going, like, the scores are so close.
Honestly, it's about to be even closer here as we're seeing a lot of players taking a lot of heavy punishment from team number 2. They want to secure their first place. They want to take it all the way to the end. Silver Ace and Ari Party going to get knocked down here yet again. Stun. Oh, actually, no, Ari Party not going to get stunned here. They're trying to make as much time wasted as possible for this Bernice. You can see it. Look at that. Stuns left and right. Although taking them down before they do end up walking in. 17 seconds remaining for the Bernice. We will see whether or not that makes a huge difference towards the latter stages of the game, because at this point, we already know, yes, it will.
Of course, of course. I'm sitting here trying to think. Now that it's night 2, it's going to be... These battle zones are going to be really interesting as well. We obviously have, No Flame and Oozing E-Girls having won their battle zones already. So that means we realistically have our other 3 teams that are probably going to be heading there. Now, who do you think either Oozing E-Girls or No Flame possibly will go into one of these battle zones and try and contest it? You know what I mean? I mean, of course, it's kind of... It's not good at all to do this, but it could be kind of a flashy play. Or do you think they're just going to go for a mega, which of course is the right play, but you never know. I think it could be a little fun to see these players, do something risky.
Yeah, I don't really see it right now, man.
Oh,
Again,
me
this
neither.
is where all the marbles are being drawn, right? Like, this is where it really matters. Everyone is on edge right now, trying to get as many points as possible. You can't really risk it on the play like that, even if you're far ahead. We've seen cases where super far ahead teams just gets jumped on by 2-3 teams and all gets taken out too, so... that's going to be a problem. And even then, like, each individual player's falling is also really bad for you too, because they will resurrect.
No.
Christian's going to get taken down here. Goal in a lot of trouble. We'll be able to get out with that amp drone. 7 Strike is going to get taken out post day 3. You had to die early, 7. And that will be a full elimination there for... oh, actually, no, it's Battle Zone.
No, yeah,
my bad. Okay, there we go. Lucky for them. Gold trying their best to knock down Silver Paw as much as possible. One auto, no, it's not going to happen. So the Elena comes back alive. We do have the Yuki also coming back alive as well. While we have all the other teams trying to fight it out around the Omega. This is what we expected here. The teams that already won their battle zones in the first rotation, all sitting around here. Again, each individual objective so massively important in a game state like this, where you need every single advantage to get those small amounts of points to win it out in the end.
Yeah, it is going to be really fun here to see how they interact, because the thing is, Uzma's poke doesn't really matter here, because as you can see, Frankie just heals it right back up. So the poke war, not really going to do anything, I don't think, at least. Yeah, they're just going to keep getting healed, so just doesn't really matter, honestly. They just need a full engage here. Nico, they want to build the pins up, of course. Trying to look for anything here. I believe they still have Grappling Whip. I don't remember if they used it just yet. Let's see. Yeah, they will have the Grappling Whip up. It's still level 1. Let's see. Yeah, they're just going to kind of... it's just going to be a dance, honestly, for a while. Nobody's going in yet. Superior maybe looking for something. Nico and them kind of forced off. But yeah, are they going to actually decide to pull the trigger and go? Or what is just going to happen? Because yeah, the poke is not coming out. Like I said, that radar gun, ever since the healing got buffed, Uzma's poke just does not matter whatsoever.
Yeah, and as soon as that Odyssey lands from Superior as well, you can see everyone just immediately hightailing it, because the one thing that they're scared about right now isn't Anot, because Anot's initiation, all you have to do is just kind of ignore him and maybe let the Envenomization not hit you, but when it's up against Superior, that Zua will knock your entire team up and try to, disengage themselves up against you as much as possible. That's the one small distraction that they need in order to take advantage of a chaotic fight. So as soon as those Odysseys landed, you immediately saw Team 1 just completely backing it off there. No chance taken. They will keep themselves alive in exchange for losing out on the Force Core. We'll see whether or not that really matters when it comes down to the latter portions of the matchup. But let's see what ends up happening here. Christian, good bush check for themselves to get themselves out of there. And it is still a 5-man full set for teams. 15 players remaining alive going into night 3.
And now we have Wick almost up here. 5 more seconds. And this is where things start to get really spicy. She will be up in Forest. Frankie's team is trying to get really good control here, having the console and everything. There are some meteorites up as well, as you can see. There's one sitting right over there at the edge of beach, one in Uptown and one in Hotel, which are kind of unreachable at the moment. So don't believe those are going to be picked up unless the beach one, somebody might go for it. Who knows? But it looks like Ghoul actually here. There's an amputation as well. Queen not able to land. Maybe looking for a pick over here at all. Mactal going right in on the Ghoul, though. Holy, there's an amputation as well. Now Christian going in with the Sua. They are split right now. Queen not landing anything.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, there's a... Oh, unfortunately, that checkmate had to be used kind of defensively.
That Claymore.
Gold dying with the emergency surgery as well. And unfortunately, that is the end of the kids' run here in ERWS.
Yeah, terrible, terrible fate that fell upon them. It really is unfortunate, but their fight was a little bit too split apart. As soon as the Cathy got caught out, they were trying to regroup up with one another, but none of them are too tanky to really deal with all the damage that comes out from Team 5, right? They have consistent damage. They don't really have the tankiness to back that up. Cathy, of all the characters, is the one getting targeted down too. So it became a very scrappy fight, and that's not the kind of fight that we can even afford to see from them. Their team comp, as soon as they get into a scrappy fight, it's not really going to look too well. And we saw that. All their skills pretty much disjointed up against one another. So it is unfortunate, but that's just simply how that team composition works. If anything, a job well done for Team 5. That Claymore down on the ground also kind of preventing a lot of reinitiations as well. They were the ones looking for the opportunity, and they found it.
Ooh, Lily Petal actually. Oh, a nice coup de grace there, hitting 2 members now. Uzma's going to have to keep Lily and them up. Frankie having to run away, though. Nice exclusive to change the fight. And now Anot's kind of caught out by themselves right now. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Frankie's actually completely split from the team right now. Here we go. Lily, only 12 seconds left. Anot and them are going to be TPing in. It looks like to be able to save Frankie just a little bit. Frankie completely out of gas now. But that was a crazy fight from Lily Petal and them. Uh-oh. Did they actually TP wrong? No, I don't know if Lily Petal's going to be able to catch them at all. It doesn't look like it. No, that could... Oh, man, I thought that was actually going to be a little bit closer than it actually was. Frankie, no fuel at all, though, for him in this fight.
Remember, Radar Gun gives you 15 now, so he's a backup full.
Never mind. Actually, holy, I did forget about that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is just disgusting. He just got all his fuel back like it was nothing.
Yeah, oh my plus, Lord. It is Frankie too. Like, he's really good at managing his fuel gauge. Like, it's effectively a fight reset, and some of the players actually missed their ultimates. Yeah, the coup de grace was so huge earlier. Nico Sushi kind of caught out in the middle of the open. Lily Petal not there either right now, but there's a lot of people inside of school. One small mistake will cost your entire team the game right now. Grouping up inside of the gym is going to be Team 1. Everyone else looking for a spot that they can camp inside and double guillotine down, but that is not a lot of space to work with.
Let's see, what are they going to have to do here? They're going to try and fight in this little tiny area.
God.
Yeah, this is not where you want to fight whatsoever, but they're going to commit the ultimate to be able to run away. Uzma, oh my God, Uzma's literally on 1 second of timer. Oh no. This is really close. Triss also falling awfully low. Mactal will be down. Joustic trying to actually takes down Ari Party, but here's the third party as well. Anot's gonna go crazy with these resets right now. Gets hit by the red carpet, but I think Joustic, that might be the end of their story here as well. Oh, the dash. Oh, that was unfortunate there. And that will be the end for Joustic there. I believe Triss is just gonna be the rat there. Oh, are they actually gonna get the res on Mac? Oh no. Nico, Uzma, and Lily Petal are here. There's the duck dive. But guess what? Lily Petal's right around the corner to stop that from happening. That will be Team 5 falling here.
Hiya Papaya, a great run that they had here today. The only team so far to have won 2 games overall, and it seems like one other team will be joining them here. Oozing Eagles as well as No Flame, the final 2 teams remaining alive, and the final zone will, as a matter of fact, be School. This is so good for Team No Flame right now. It is so hard for Yuki to maneuver in some around some of these final zone as well as the temp zones even for School at the moment. Uzma has a lot of work to do. I think Nico Sushi has a ton of work to do, whereas Anot, literally, he has dashes all over the place. Those walls mean nothing for him.
Yeah, a lot of resets going to be happening, and this is going to be a very fun last fight, I will say. It's going to be close as well. School's our final zone. Now, I want to see how these teams play it. They do have Lily Petal fully transitions with Blood Ripper and everything.
Yeah.
Uzma going to be using that sniper skill just to check if anybody's waiting in one of these bushes, but of course, Frankie and them going to be sitting all the way over by the console just waiting for Uzma, Lily, and Nico to pull up.
Yeah, but I think the big deciding factor here is going to be Uzma's ultimate. Can they
I
fight
agree.
inside of that zone? Can they let Lilypetal jump on top of these priority targets? Like we saw, if
Oh,
Frankie falls early, then that is the name of the game here. That one double guillotine down on the ground will also set a lot of things up. They know exactly where they're hiding. Uzma's the one walking up. This is not exactly what you want to be seeing right now. Remember, the poke over onto this team doesn't really matter in the long run. We saw this earlier. Double guillotine still down on the ground. Do they know about this at all? Walking
no.
up. Oh, okay, there it is. There's the lockdown. There's the initiation. Here we go. There's the coup de grace coming down, doing absolutely nothing at this point. Anot also still sitting in the backside of things. Half HP. There's the Theodore ultimate. There we go. The run in from the Goon Squad coming through, but it's a perfect disengage coming out from everybody right now. A good old poke battle between the two. That could have been something huge, but again, these teams, very good disengage, very good re-engage, very good disengage again and again and again. It all comes down to the final zone right now, which will pop in about, give or take 40 or so seconds, but a lot of ultimates are gone. Anot's hanging around here. This team right here does not need their ultimates. That's
I
not
was
what
going to
their team comp
say,
is built around.
yeah, that is a beautiful thing about their team. All of them, really just their ultimates, the cooldowns being non-existent other than Superior really at this point. I mean, even Superior could just get it down insanely low. But the thing is, now they're just trying to poke everybody out. This reminds me of what they did at Omega. It's just going to be like a dance for absolutely nothing because Uzma and Frankie are just going to constantly heal each other back up. Nico, they're trying to build. Oh, wait. Nice EMP to actually disable those traps out there. One double guillotine is going to get through. It's going to stun up Lily Petal or Root. My apologies.
They're all up.
Here we go. What's going to happen? This is going to be big. Juvie. They're just going to keep dancing, it looks like. Healing back and forth. There's the ultimate from Uzma. Anot's going to be diving onto Uzma in the back. There's a 3-man knockup, and that emote's not going to do anything. Anot just doing so much damage. There's the rampage, but is it going to be enough? It's going to be 1-for-1 right now, but Lily and Nico, I don't think have enough, unfortunately. And that is going to be the end of Game 5. No Flame taking it home, Shuvie.
Anot, such a huge envenomization. 3-man
Yeah.
knockup to start that entire fight, and that sets up for literally everything on the side of Sua and the Sylvia. Amazingly well done there for Anot, just to set everything up. That's exactly what you want the Black Mamba King Ekion to be doing, and he did it perfectly.
Yeah, that was insane. Holy, what a fantastic final fight. Huge play out there from Anot. Wow. Oh man, Shuvi, that was fun to watch.
Yeah, and again, another picture perfect finish there for another team. I feel like that has been pretty much like the story of our entire afternoon here, right? Like every single person who has won throughout the course of the tournament games that we've casted here today, all set up for their picture perfect finish. They got everything done that they needed to do perfectly on the spot when they needed it, and it all kind of comes crumbling down after that for the other teams. As soon as you get your preferred setup, it is game over, and the other players, they don't really have that much of a way to deal with it. So, man, man, oh man, oh man,
Mm-hmm.
what an
Yeah,
evening! What an evening!
yeah, no, I completely agree. That was oh, an
That was spicy.
impactful last game. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, Man, what a day for us, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, that was such a fun 5 games of squads. Oh my goodness. Thank you to all the players once again. I keep saying it, but just cannot thank everybody enough for today. Just was such a fun day. Scores are being done right now as well. Those will be up here shortly. But yeah, big GGs out there to everybody. Man, what a day. What a day.
Good lord, man. We had so much fun over the course of the day here today. And in the end, we do see team compositions where basically it's just a poke battle, and whoever heals better is the one that kind of won it out in the end, right? Frankie Doodle sitting on the Sylvia, out healed literally all the damage that Uzma, Fluly Petal, and Nico Nico Sushi did because A-Not is super tanky.
Yep.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. That Cadet Akion looking kind of spicy right now, huh, Shuby?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's I'm looking forward to that. If you guys haven't seen it yet, the Cadet Akion will be the ranked reward for this season. It looks fantastic. It kind of reminds me of the OGBS art, if you know what I'm talking about. It looks really similar to it.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. When somebody sent me the art for it, I was like, "Is this an OGBS Ekion skin?" But no, I looked into it. It was the cadet one. So kudos over onto Nimble Neuron. They're bringing back some of the spicy art styles of OGBS. I love it.
Yeah, I really hope they're able to do that. I did see the Magnus skin as well, if you know, coming up. You know what I'm talking about?
I
Yeah, that is going to be a whole lot of
think that
fun
a
to see.
season 8, season 9 skin though.
No, I think it's season 8. I
Ooh.
wait, give me a second. Oh,
No, no.
well, okay. All righty. The scores are up, guys. And of course, coming out there in first place will be No Flame with 260 points, followed up by Oozing E-Girls beating out High Papaya despite having the same points. Oozing E-Girls did get more kills, so they will be the ones taking home second place, with, of course, High Papaya in third. Silver Party going to be in fourth place with 190 points. Pepe Makeout in fifth with 150, and then the Kids in sixth place with 126. Congratulations once again to No Flame for a very, very decisive victory here in today's tournament. And wow, Shuvi, how you feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling good. It was such a great set of games that we had here tonight, man. Amazing job to all the players. And again, this was one of the closest series that I've ever seen until the end here. So kudos to every single player for keeping it close like that, for keeping us at the edge of our seats, and thank you so much for playing.
Yeah, exactly. It was a truly fantastic day. Big thanks to everybody out there in chat as well. Y'all have been lovely today. It was just great. Ha.
All
Anything
right.
anything more from
Well,
you, Shuvi? Yeah.
you and I are just gonna go rest in peace for until the next time we get called. We're going back to Nimble Neuron's basement. Thank you, Clue, for the budget of the private jet that he got us from
Mm.
EU to NA in
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Yeah, no problem. No
Very much
problem.
appreciate that one. We'll be putting in the what is it? Man, I'm forgetting all the
Invoice.
terms. Yeah, we'll be putting in the invoice for that. How
Yeah,
much do
the
you think it's
invoice
gonna
for the
be?
private
Oh,
jet. It at least $100,000.
oh,
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, and it's for each person, so we'll
yeah,
be
yeah.
putting
That'll
that
be.
Exactly.
in.
And we had bottles of champagne here as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, yeah. That's like net
Champ-
180. You're just gonna have to wait a couple months for that, but that'll come
Just
through
a
eventually.
couple of months.
Just
Okay,
a
well, at
couple
least
months.
we're
That'll
gonna be
come through
getting paid
eventually.
eventually for it,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah. Surely, 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 surely.
Exactly. Yeah, Clue's gonna have to take out a lien on his house just so we can get paid. Exactly.
Surely not.
The
Surely
fifth
not.
mortgage.
The fifth, not the fifth mortgage. What the heck happened to the first, second, third, and fourth?
They went to
We,
getting us
we took
over
it out
here.
for you.
Oh
Yeah,
my
exactly.
god. Oh my
Exactly.
Well,
god.
you guys can't hear Clue. That's completely fine. We're
Oh, they
talking
can hear
about a
me.
lot of fun stuff.
Oh, they
Clue's
can hear
gonna
you.
have to pay us a lot of
Yeah.
money eventually because of the invoices we'll
Oh,
send him. But other than that, for you guys in the chat, thank you so much for coming out to ERWS. For those of you guys who are here for both the EU and the NA side, you guys are the absolute heroes. So thank you guys so much for sticking with us throughout the entire afternoon here.
Agreed.
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 Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you guys, thank you as always for coming through and helping us out, not only for NA but for EU as well earlier today. You guys have been grinding casting pretty damn hard. Pretty damn hard, I must say.
He
Agreed.
swore.
Oh my god, he
I
did
know,
swear, but
pretty
I'll just-
darn
It's
pretty
too
darn
late.
hard. Yeah, it's too late.
Yo.
Anyways,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys. Thank you all the players and all of the people in chat watching and spamming no flame with gymnastics emotes. Very cool, very cool. Just a quick thing I wanted to go over real fast. Right before we end here is that next week there's not going to be a squads tournament hosted. At least not an NA one. We'll be I'll be helping Aqua out with the Lumia Zoo Brawl. $500 prize pool groups will be taking place on the 11th at 7 p.m. EST. Finals will be taking place on February 12th, 5 p.m. EST. They we're still accepting signups for about another hour after this. So if you played in this and you had fun and you're not signed up for next week, you should make sure that you sign up. If you were watching and you've got a squad, two homies that you can load up into the game with, feel free to sign up. I'm sure we always need more people to play, and of course backups are always good to have. I'm not 100% sure exactly how signups are looking right now, but I do know that signups will be available for about another hour. So yeah, if you like to play squads, if you like to watch squads, please be sure to check out the Lumia Zoo Brawl next week on February 11th and 12th. Yeah, that's it for me. Do you guys have anything else you guys want to say or do?
Oh,
I mean, I know you guys want to go. I'm sure you guys want to eat and nap, but other than that,
don't worry. Yo, one more big shout out. Clear American, tangerine mango, Walmart flavored water. Absolute goated
Oh
carried
my-
me through this whole thing.
oh my god, I love
sponsored, not
Walmart.
sponsored.
Not sponsored, not sponsored, not sponsored.
Not a hashtag ad, but
Yeah,
Clear American bottled by Walmart in Bentonville, Arkansas. You're the real winner here.
Oh
Appreciate
my
you.
god. Yeah, but if you want to sponsor, I mean, we're down. But it's
Exactly.
not sponsored yet. Not sponsored
Somebody
yet.
send them the clip. Somebody send them the clip.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let me get in touch. It's literally 76 cents for a bottle of this. 76 cents, dude. 3/4. That's more than I get paid. Like, come on. Like,
oh my god.
I can't even afford this. Like, you guys have.
Yeah,
please.
that's more than Clue has paid us.
All right, cut the VOD. Cut the VOD. Cut the VOD. Cut the VOD. All right. Thank you all, though. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the week, rest of your Sunday. That'll be it for us. All right, you guys are free. You're free from hell. You guys aren't. You guys are. You're muted, so you're good. Yeah, you guys are good.